I'm just gonna read, this is the first chapter, I'm just gonna read this one, and then I'll let y'all do your thing.
Wake me up, wake me up inside. I can't wake up, wake me up inside. Save me, call my name and save me from the dark. Wake me up with my blood to I can't wake up before I come undone. Save me from the...
Yeah, my name is Ebony Darkness Dementia Ravenway. And I have long ebony black hair, and that's how I got my name, with purple streaks and red tips, and reaches my mid-back. Icy blue eyes like limpid tears, and a lot of people tell me I look like Amy Lee. If you don't know who that is, get the hell out of here. I'm not related to Jared Way, and I wish I was because he's a major fucking hottie. I'm a vampire, but my teeth are straight and white. I have pale white skin. I am also a witch. I go to magic school called Hogwarts in England, where I'm in 7th year. I'm 17, I'm a goth, in case you couldn't tell. And I wear mostly black. I love Hot Topic, and I buy all my clothes from there. For example, today I was wearing a black corset with matching lace around it and black leather miniskirt, pink fishnets, and black combat boots. I was wearing black lipstick and white foundation, black eyeliner, red eyeshadow. I was walking outside Hogwarts. It was snowing and raining, so there was no sun, which I was very happy about. A lot of preps stared at me, and I put up my middle finger at them. "Hey, Ebony," shouted a voice. I look up. It was Draco Malfoy. "What's up, Draco?" I asked. "Nothing," he said shyly. But then I heard my friends call me, and I had to go away. That's chapter 1. Ayan, is it good? Please tell me, Fangs. Ayan, Fangs, 2 bloody tears, 666, for helping me with the chapter. By the way, preps, stop flaming my story, okay? The next day I woke up in my bedroom. It was snowing and raining again. I opened the door of my coffin and drank some blood from a bottle I had. My coffin was black, ebony, and inside it was hot pink velvet with black lace on the ends. I got out of my coffin and took of my giant MCR t-shirt. Yeah, My Chemical Romance t-shirt, which I used for pajamas. Instead, I put on black leather dress, a pentagram necklace, combat boots, black fishnets on. I put on 4 pairs of earrings in my pierced ears, and put my hair in a kind of messy bun. My friend Willow, Ayan Raven, this is you, bless her, woke up then and grinned at me. She flipped her long, waist-length raven black hair with pink streaks and opened her forest green eyes. She put on her Marilyn Manson t-shirt with black mini fishnets and pointy high-heeled boots. We put on our makeup, black lipstick, white foundation, and black eyeliner. Oh my, so much. Oh my fucking god. I saw you talking to Draco Malfoy yesterday. That bitch, she said excitingly. Okay, no, she wasn't fuck with them. Good. "Yeah, so," I said, blushing. "Do you like Draco?" she asked as we went out of the Slytherin common room into the Great Hall. "Oh, no, I so fucking don't," I shouted. "Yeah, right," she exclaimed just then. Draco walked up to me. Bro. "Hi," he said. "Hi," I replied flirtingly. Guess what he said? What, I asked. "Well, good Charlotte," yes, good Charlotte, "are having a concert in Hogsmeade," he told me. Oh my fucking god, I screamed. I love GC. They are my favorite band besides My Chemical Romance. "Well, do you want to go with me?" he asked. I gasped. An old flaming the story preps, okay? Otherwise, thanks to the Gothic people for the good reviews. Bless. Thank you for the goths. Bless. Thanks again, Raven. Oh yeah, by the way, I don't own this or that lyrics for Good Charlotte. On the night of the concert, I put on my black lace-up boots with my high heels. Okay. the boots. Oh, the boot. Oh, yeah, okay. Underneath them were ripped red fishnets, and I put on a black leather mini dress. Whoa, should get fancy. With all of this corset stuff on the back. And up front, I put on matching fishnets on my arms. I straightened my hair and made it look all spiky. I felt a little depressed. Then, so I slit one of my, God bless her, wrists. I read a depressing book while I waited for it to stop bleeding. And I listened to some Good Charlotte. I read a depressing book while I waited for it to stop bleeding, and I listened to some Good Charlotte. I painted my nails black and put on tons of black eyeliner. Then I put on some black lipstick. I didn't put on foundation because I was pale anyway. I drank some human blood, so I was ready to go to the concert. Plus, I went outside and Draco was waiting there in front of his flying car. Dude! He was wearing a Simple Plan t-shirt. They would play at the show too. Baggy black skater pants, black nail polish, and a little eyeliner. Oh my. And a lot of cool boys wear it, okay? God bless her. Hi, Draco, I said in a depressed voice. Hi, Ebony, he said back. We walked into his flying... What? We walked into his flying black Mercedes-Benz. You walked into? Plus, the license plate said 666 and flew to the place with the concert. On the way, we listened excitedly to Good Charlotte and Marilyn Manson. We both smoked cigarettes and drugs. Oh, what? When we got there, we both hopped out of the car. We went to the mosh pit at the front of the stage and jumped up and down as we listened to Good Charlotte. Nice. You come in cold. You're covered in blood. They're all so happy you've arrived. The doctor cuts your cord. What the fuck? Oh, it's a song. It's lyric. Jesus, I thought I was exclamating fast. What the? Sorry. Okay. You come in cold. You're covered in blood. They're all so happy you've arrived. The doctor cuts your cord, hands you to your mom. She sets you free into this life, saying, Joel, I don't own the lyrics to that song. That's okay. Joel is so fucking hot. I said to Draco, pointing to him as he sang, filling the club with his amazing voice. Suddenly, Draco looked sad. Cocked Draco, damn it. What's wrong? I asked as we swashed to music. Then I caught on. Hey, it's okay. I don't like him better than you, I said. Really? Asked Draco sensitively, and he puts his arm around me, all protective. Oh my god. I'm sorry. Really, I said? Besides, I don't even know Joel, and he's going out with Haley fucking Duff, that bitch. I fucking hate that little bitch! I said disgustingly, thinking of her ugly blonde face. What the fuck? The night went on well, and I had a great time. So did Draco. After the concert, we drank some beer and asked Benji and Joel for their autographs and photos with them. We got GC concert tees. Draco and I crawled back into the Mercedes-Benz, but Draco didn't go back into Hogwarts. Instead, he drove the car into the Forbidden Forest. Oh, Lord jeez, you don't want to get to chapter 4. I remember chapter 4, no. I send Snup flaming. Okay, Ebony name is Ebony, not Mary Sue, okay? Draco is so in love with her that he is acting different. They know each other before, okay? Draco, I shouted. What the fuck do you think you're doing? Draco didn't answer, but he stopped the flying car and he walked out of it. I walked out too, curiously. What the fucking hell? I asked angrily. Ebony, he asked. What? I snapped. Draco, I leaned in extra close. I looked into his gothic red eyes. He was wearing color contacts, which revealed so much depressing sorrow and evilness, and then suddenly I didn't feel mad anymore. And then suddenly, just as Draco kissed me passionately, Draco climbed on top of me. And we started to make out keenly against a tree. Wow! He took my top off. Oh my god! And I took his clothes. And I took all of his clothes. I even took off my bra. Bro. Jesus! And then he put his thingy into my you-know-what. Not his thingy, dude. Jesus. And we did it for the first time. I screamed. I was beginning to oh god. Gasm. We started to kiss everywhere, and my pale body became all warm. And then, what the hell oh my god, Jesus. What the hell are you doing, you motherfuckers? It was Dumbledore! Stop flaming! If you flame, it means you're a prep or a poser. The only reason Dumbledore swore is cause he had a headache, okay? And then on top of that, he was mad at them for having sex. P.S. I'm not updating until I get 5 good reviewers. Dumbledore made and Draco. Fucking hell. Dumbledore made and Draco, and I follow him. He kept shouting at us angrily. You ludicrous fools, he shouted. I started to cry tears of blood down my pallid face. Draco comforted me. When we went back to the castle, Dumbledore took us to Professor Snape and Professor McGonagall, who were looking very angry. They were having sexual intercourse in the Forbidden Forest, he yelled in a vicious voice. Why did you do such a thing, you mediocre dunces? Asked Professor McGonagall. How dare you? Demanded Professor Snape. And then Draco shrieked, because I love her! Everyone was quiet. Dumbledore and Professor McGonagall still looked mad, but Professor Snape said, fine, very well. You may go up to your rooms. Draco and I went upstairs while the teachers glared at us. Are you okay, Ebony? Draco asked me gently. Yes, I guess. I lied. I went into the girls' dorm and brushed my teeth and my hair and changed to my low-cut black floor-length dress with red lace all around it and black high heels. Then I came out. Draco was standing in front of the bathroom and he started to sing I Just Wanna Live by Good Charlotte. Shit up, preps, okay? P.S. I won't update until you give me good reviews. Okay, so good night. Okay, he went back. Oh, yeah, reluctantly went back to his room. Okay, the next day I woke up in my coffin. I put on a black miniskirt that was all wrapped around the end and matching top with red skulls all over it. High-heeled boots and were black. I put on 2 pairs of skull earrings, 2 crosses on my ears, and I spray painted my hair with purple. Oh my, little rebel. In the Great Hall, I ate some Count Chocula cereal with blood instead of milk. Oh. In a glass of red blood. Suddenly, someone bumped into me. All the blood spilled over my top. No! Bastard! I shouted angrily. I regretted saying it when I looked up, because I was looking into the pale white face of a gothic boy with spiky black hair with red streaks in it. He was wearing so much eyeliner that I was going down. That I was going down his face, and he was wearing black lipstick. He didn't have glasses anymore, and he was wearing red contact lenses like Draco's. And there's no scar on his forehead anymore. He had a manly stubble on his chin. He had a sexy English accent. He looked exactly like Joel Madden. He was so sexy that my body went all hot when I saw him. Kind of like an erection, only I'm a girl, so I didn't get one, you sicko. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, he said in a shy voice. That's alright. What's your name? I questioned. My name's Harry Potter, although most people call me Vampire these days, he grumbled. Oh, why? I exclaimed. Because I love the taste of human blood, he giggled. Well, I'm a vampire, I confessed. Really? He whimpered. Yeah, I roared. Oh! We sat down to talk for a while, then Draco came up behind me and told me he had a surprise for me, so I went away with him. Well, okay, you guys, I'm only writing this because I got 5 God reviews. And by the way, I won't write the next chapter till I get 10 good Vons. Saw flaming or I'll report you. Ebony isn't a Mary Sue. Okay, she isn't perfect. She's a satanist. Satanist? And she has problems. She's depressed, for God's sake. Okay. Draco and I held our pale white hands in Draco and I held our pale white hands with our black nail polish. And oh, see, does that sound like a Mary Sue to you? I waved to the vampire. Dark mystery was in his depressed eyes. I guess he was jealous of me that I was going out with Draco. Anyway, I went upstairs, excitedly with Draco. We went into his room and locked the door, then, no! We started Frenching passionately, and we took off each other's clothes enthusiastically. He felt me up before I took off my top. Then I took off my black leather bra. Bless. Then I took off my black leather bra, and he took off his pants. He went on the bed and started making out naked, and then he put his voice thingy in mine. And we had sex. See, is that stupid? Would a Mary Sue have sex? I don't think so. Oh, Draco. I screamed while getting an RAV. When all of a sudden I saw a tattoo I had never seen before on Draco's arm. It was a black heart with an arrow through it. On it, in bloody gothic writing, were the words vampire. Vampire, oh my God. I was so angry. You bastard, I shouted angrily, jumping out of the bed. No, oh, but you don't understand, Draco pleaded. But I knew too much. No, you fucking idiot, I shouted. You probably have, oh no! Oh! You probably have AIDS anyway. I put on my clothes all huffy and then I stomped out. Draco ran out even though he was naked. He had a really big, you know what, bitch? Shut the fuck up. But I was too mad to care. I stomped out and did so until I was in Vampire's classroom, where he was having a lesson with Professor Snape and some other people. Vampire Potter, you motherfucker, I yelled. Stop flassing, okay? If you do, then you are a prep. Everyone in class stared at me, and then Draco came into the room even though he was naked. God, and started begging me to take him back. Ebony, it's not what you think, Draco screamed sadly. My friend, B. Bloody Mary Smith, smiled at me understandably. Understandably? Oh, God. Statably. She flipped her long, waist-long, her waist-length gothic black hair and opened her crimson eyes like blood, that she was wearing contact lenses on. She had pale white skin that was wearing white makeup on. Hermione was kidnapped when she was born. To mine. Her real parents are vampires, and one of them is a witch, but Voldemort killed her. But Voldemort killed her mother, and her father committed suicide because he was depressed about it. Jesus Christ. She still has nightmares about it, and she is very haunted and depressed. It also turns out her real last name is Smith and not Granger, since she was converted to Satanism. She is in Slytherin now, not Gryffindor. Not that fucking poser Gryffindor. What is it that you desire, you ridiculous dimwit? Snape, demeaned angrily in his cold voice, but I ignored him. Vampire, I can't believe you cheated on me with Draco! What? I shouted at him. Everyone gasped. I don't know why Ebony was so mad at me.
I went out with Vampire, I'm bi, and so is Ebony. For a while, but then he just broke my heart. He dumped me because he's like Brittany. A stupid, preppy fucker. We're just good friends now.
He had gone through horrible problems, and now he was gothic. Ha ha ha, like I was gonna hang out with a prep. But I'm going out with Draco. I'm not going out with Draco anymore, said Vampire. Yeah, fucking right. Fuck off, you bastard. I screamed and ran out of the room into the Forbidden Forest where I had lost my validity to Draco, and when I started to burst into tears. Stop flaming, okay? I didn't read all the box. This is from the movie, okay? So it's not my fault if Dumbledore swears because I said he had a headache, and that's the reason Snap doesn't like Harry now, is because he's Christian and Vampire is Satanist. MCR rocks! I was so mad and sad. I didn't believe Draco was for cheating on me. I began to cry against a tree where I did it with Draco. The pain. All of a sudden, a horrible man with red eyes and no nose and everything started flying towards me on a broomstick. He didn't have a nose, basically like Voldemort in the movie. He was wearing all black and was obvious he wasn't gothic. It was Voldemort! No! I shouted in a scared voice. But then Voldemort shouted, Imperius! And I couldn't run away. Crookshocks! I shouted at him. Voldemort fell off his broom and started to scream. I felt bad for him even though I'm a sadist. So I stopped. Ebony, he yelled. Thou shalt kill Vampire Potter. I thought about Vampire and his sex eyes and his gothic black hair and how his face looked just like Joel Madden. Oh my god. I remember that Draco had said I didn't understand. So I thought, what if Draco went out with Vampire before I went out with him and they hooked up? And they broke up. Oh, they broke up, yeah. No, Voldemort, I shouted back. Voldemort gave me a gun. No, please, I begged. Thou shalt, he yelled. If thou does not, then I shall kill thy beloved Draco. How did you know? I asked him in a surprised way. Voldemort got a dude? Whoa, Voldemort got a dude. You're so... Damn it! You know, look on his face. What the fuck did I just do? I cast telekinesis. He answered cruelly. And if you both not fuck me, and if you does not kill the vampire, then thou know What will happen to Draco? He shouted. And then he flew away angrily on his broomstick. I was so scared and mad I didn't know what to do. Suddenly, Draco came into the woods. And no, I'm sorry. Draco, I said. Hi. Hi, he said back, with his face was all sad. He was wearing a white foundation and messy eyeliner. Kind of like a pentagram. Giggity. Giggity. Between Joel Madden and Jared Way. Are you okay? I asked. No, he answered. I'm sorry I got all mad at you, but I thought you cheated on me. I explained. That's okay, he said, all depressed. And we went back into Hogwarts together and making out. Shut up. So, if you don't like my story, then fuck off. Which we had to listen to our music. Let's try Scrim Fandango. Perfect. Then fuck off. Okay. P.S. It turns out Bloody Mary isn't a muggle. A fart? What? A fart? A fart at all, and she and a vampire or evil. That's why they moved houses, okay? I was always scared about Voldemort all day. I was really scared about Voldemort all day. I was even upset into rehearsals with my gothic metal band Bloody Gothic Rose 666. I am the lead singer of it and I play guitar. People say that we sound like a cross between GC, Slipknot, and MCR. The other people in the band are Bloody Mary, Vampire, Draco, and Ron. Although I call him Diablo. Is it Diablo? Diablo now. He has black hair, now with blue streaks in it. And Hagrid. The Hagrid? Oh shit. Only today, Draco and Vampire were depressed. So they weren't coming. We wrote songs instead. I knew Draco was probably slitting his wrists. He wouldn't die because he was a vampire too. And the only way to kill a vampire is with a CROSS. There's no way I'm writing that. Or a stake. And Vampire was probably watching a depressing movie like The Corpse Bride. I put a black leather shirt that showed off my boobs. Oh my god. And a tiny matching mini skirt that said simple plain on the butt. You might think I'm a slut, but I'm really not. We were singing a cover of Helena. At the end of the song, I suddenly burst into tears. Ebony, are you okay? Bloody Mary asked in the concert voice. Concert voice. What the fuck do you think? I asked angrily. And then I said, well, Voldemort came. Sorry. And the fucking bastard told me to fucking kill Harry. But I don't want to kill him because he's really nice and hot. Even if he didn't go out with Draco. Even if he did go out with Draco. But if I don't kill Harry, then Voldemort will fucking kill Draco. I burst into tears. Suddenly Draco jumped out from behind a wall. Wow, how spontaneous. Why didn't you fucking tell me? He shouted. How could you fucking poser muggle bitch? Fuck! Jesus Christ. See, is that out of character? I started to cry. And cry. Draco started to cry too, all sensitive. Then he ran out crying. We practiced for 1 more hour, then suddenly Dumbledore walked in angrily. His eyes were all fiery, and I knew this time it wasn't because he had a headache. Oh, what have you done? He started to cry wisely. See, that's basically not swearing, and this time he was really upset, and you will see why. Oh, you scamp. Ebony Draco has been found in his room. He committed suicide. No! No! Draco! By slitting his wrist. No! I said up flaming. I said stop flaming up preps. See, if this chapter is stupid. It deals with really serious issues. Fuck me. See for yourself if it's stupid. Brew thanks to my friend Raven for helping me. No, I screamed. I was horrified. Bloody Mary tried to comfort me, but I told her to fuck off. And I ran into my room crying myself. Dumbledore chased after me shouting, but he had to stop when I went into my room because he would look like a perv that way. Anyway, I started crying tears of blood and then I slit both my wrists. They got all over my clothes, so I took them off and jumped into the bath angrily. While I put on Linkin Park song at full volume, I grabbed a stake and almost stuck it into my heart to commit suicide. I was so fucking depressed. I got out of the tub and put on the black low-cut dress with lace all over it, sandally. I put on black high heels with pink metal stuff on the ends and 6 pairs of skull earrings. 6! I couldn't fucking believe it. Then I looked out my window and screamed. Snape was spying on me and he was taking a videotape of me and Lupin was masticating to it. Oh God. They were sitting on their broomsticks. Ew, you fucking perv, stop looking at me naked. Are you Betos or what? I screamed, putting on a black towel with the picture of Marilyn Manson on it. And suddenly a vampire ran in. Abracadabra. He yelled at Snape and Lupin, pointing his womb. I took my gun and shot Snape and Lupin a gazillion times, and they both started screaming, and the camera broke. Suddenly, Dumbledore ran in. Ebony, it has been revealed that someone has... No! He shouted, looking at Snape and Lupin, and then he waved his wand, and suddenly, Hagrid ran in. Outside on this broom and said, everybody, we need to talk. What do you know, Hagrid? You're just a little Hogwarts student. Fucking Hagrid, bitch ass. I may be a Hogwarts student. Hagrid, pause angrily, but I am also a Satanist. This cannot be, Snape said in a crisp voice of blood dripping from his hand, where Dumbledore wand had shot him. There must be other factors. You don't have any, I yelled in madly. Lupin held up the camera.
This went on for several hours.
Tremendously. The lens may be ruined, but the tape is still there. I felt faint. More than I normally do, like how it feels when you do not drink enough blood. Why are you doing this? Lupin said angrily while he rubbed his dirty hands on his cock. Why is it highlighted? And then I heard the words that I had heard before, but not from him. I did not know whether to feel shocked or happy or to bite him and drink his blood because I felt faint. Because, Hagrid said, and he paused in the air dramatically, waving his wand in the air, then swooped. He's singing in the tune of Gothic version of the song by 50 Cent. Because you're Gothic, Snape asked in a little afraid voice, because he was afraid it might be connected with Satan. Because I love her! Who love who? What? Stop fanging, okay, Hagrid is a pedo. Whoa! To a lot of people in American schools are like that. I wanted to address the issue How do you know Snap ain't Christian plus Hagrid isn't really in love with Ebony? That was Cedric, okay? I was about to slit my wrist again with the silver knife that Drago had given me in case anything happened to him. He had told me to use it valiantly against an enemy, but I knew that we must both go together. I'm so sorry. No, I thought it was Hagrid, Hagrid, but it was a vampire. He started to scream, "Oh my fucking god! No, my scars hurts!" And then his eyes rolled up. You could only see his red whites. I stopped. How did you know? I saw it and my scar turned back into a lightning bolt. No! I ran up closer. I thought you didn't have a scar anymore, I shouted. I do, but Diablo changed it into a pentagram for me, and I always cover it up with foundation, he said back. Anyway, my scar hurt and it turned back into a lightning bolt. Save me! And then I had a vision of what was happening to Draco. Wolfmort has him bondage. Anyway, I was in school's nurse office, now recovering from my slit wrists. Snap and Lupin and Horrid were there too. They were going to St. Mongo's after they recovered because they were pedophiles. And you can't, Lord, sorry, you can't have those fucking pervs teaching in school with lots of hot girls. Dumbledore had constipated the CDO camera. They took of me naked. I put my middle finger at them. Anyway, Hagrid came into my hospital bed holding a bouquet of pink roses. Hagrid. Oh, Ebony. I need to tell you something, he said in a serious voice, giving me the roses. Fuck off, I told him. You know I fucking hate the color pink anyway, and I don't like fucked up preps like you. Fuck off, Hagrid. I snapped. Hagrid had been mean to me before for being gothic. No, Ebony, Hagrid says. Those are not roses. What? Are they goths to you, poser prep?
It's me, Hagrid.
I asked because I was angry that he had bought me pink roses. I saved your life, he yelled angrily. I saved your life. All right, angrily. No, you didn't, I replied. You saved me from getting a Paris Hilton porn video made from your shower scene and being viewed by Snape and Lupin, who masturbated. See, is that spelled wrong? No. To it, he added silently. Whatever. No, wait, to he added silently. Oh, okay. Whatever, I yelled angrily. He pointed his wand at the pink roses. Those are roses. He suddenly looked at them with an evil look in his eye and muttered, well, if you wanted honestly, that's all you had to say. That's not my god, that's not a spell. That's an MCR song. I corrected him wisely. I was just warming up my vocal cords and then he screamed. Petilous, Marango me, Miracle, Ramsey-o. For all you cool Gothics, MCR fans out there, that is a tribute specifically for Raven. I love you, girl. I'm a not too okay-o. And then the roses turn into huge black flame floating in the middle of the air and it was black. Now I knew he wasn't a prep. Okay, I believe you now. What the fuck is Draco? Hargred rolled his eyes. I looked into the balls of fire, but I could see nothing. Oh my god, is Hagrid working his magic on this poor woman, poor girl? You see Ebony, Dumbledore said, watching the two of us watching the flame, two cuz wits is in the flames. Ha ha ha! You reviewers, flames, get it? Oh, shut the fuck! Oh, you must find yourself first, okay? I have found myself, okay, you mean old man, Hagrid yelled. Dumbledore looked shocked. I guess he didn't have a headache or else he would have said something back. Hagrid stormed off back to his bed. You are a liar, Professor Dumbledore. Anyway, when I got better, I went upstairs and I put on my black leather mini dress that was all ripped on the ends with lace on it. There was some corset stuff on the front. Then I put on a black fishnets and black high heel boots with the picture of Billy Joe Armstrong on them. I put my hair all around me and I looked like Samara from The Ring. If you don't know who she is, you're a prep, so fuck off. And I put on blood red lipstick and black eyeliner and lip gloss. You look kawaii, girl. Be Bloody Mary said sadly. Thanks. Get it? You do it. You do too. I said sadly too, but I was still upset. I slit both wrists, feeling totally depressed, and I sucked all the blood. Oh my. I cried again in my bathroom and put the shades on so Snape and Lupin couldn't spy on me this time. I came into some classes. Vampire was in the hair of magic creatures. The hair? He looked all depressed because Draco had disappeared. And he used to be in love with Draco, and he was sucking some blood from a Hufflepuff. Hi, he said in a depressed way. Hi, back. Oh, I said in a walk. I don't know what that is. Wallery? Wallery said way. Yes. We both looked at each other for some time. Harry had beautiful red gothic eyes, so much like Draco's. Then we jumped on each other and started screwing each other. What? Like dogs, bro. Stop it now, you horny simpletons, shouted Professor McGonagall, who was watching us, and so is everyone else. Vampire, you fucker, I said, slapping him. Stop trying to screw me. You know I love Draco. I shouted and then I ran away angrily. And then he started to scream, oh my fucking god, no, my scar hurts. And then his eyes rolled up. You could only see his red whites. No, I ran up closer. I thought you didn't have a scar anymore, I shouted. I do, but Diablo changed it into a pentagram for me and I always covered up with foundation. He said back, anyway, my scar hurt. And then I had a vision of what was happening to Draco. Voldemort has him bondage. Raven Fangs for Gelpin me again. I'm sorry I took your poster of Gerard, but that guy is such a fucking sex bomb. Preps, stop flaming! Fucking preps. Vampire and I ran up the stairs looking for Dumbledore. We were so scared. Dumbledore! We both yelled. Dumbledore came there. What is it that you want now? You Despicable snobs, pardon me. He asked angrily. Voldemort has Draco, he shouted at the time. He laughed in an evil voice. No. Don't. We need to save Draco, we beg. No, he said meanly. I don't give a darn of what Voldemort does to Draco. Not after how much he misbehaved in school, especially with you, Ebony, he said while he was frowning looking at me. Besides, I never liked him that much anyway. And then he walked away. Vampire started crying. My Draco, he moaned. Don't you fuck. Guys are like so hot. It's okay, I tried to tell him, but that didn't stop him. He started crying tears of blood, and then he had a brainstorm. I had an idea, he explained. What? I asked him. You'll see, he said. He took out his wand and did a spell, and then suddenly we were in Voldemort's lair. Amazing. Holy shit. Did this the whole time. We ran in with our wands out just as we heard a croon voice say, Alakadabra. It was Voldemort! Oh my god! Fuck off, Preps, okay, Raven Fangs, for helping me again. I'm sorry I couldn't update, but I was depressed and I had to go to the hospital because I slipped my mattress. P.S. I'm not updating till you give me 10 God reviews, okay? We ran to where Voldemort was. It turned out that Voldemort wasn't there. Instead, the bad guy who killed Cedric was. Cedric Dickory? Draco was there crying tears of blood. Snaketail was torturing him. Vampire and I ran in front of Snaketail. Rid my sight, you despicable Preps! He shouted as he started shooting him with the gun. He then suddenly, oh god, the gun. He looked at me and he fell down with a lovely dovey look in his eyes. Fuck! Ebony, I love you. Will you have sex with me? He said. In this, he is 16 years old, so he's not a pedophile, okay? Okay. I asked. Ebony, I love you. Have sex with me. Asked Snaketail. I started laughing crudely. What the fuck? You tortured my boyfriend and then you fucking hell. It hurts me so bad. You torture your boyfriend and then you expect me to fuck you?
Hydration is important. God,
you are so fucked up, you fucking bastard. I said angrily and then I stabbed him in the heart. Blood poured out like a fountain. No, he screamed. He started screaming and running around and then he fell down and died. And I burst into tears sadly. Snaketail, what art thou doing? Said Voldemort. Voldemort's still good, okay. What art thou doing? And then he started coming. No! We could hear his huge high heels clanking to us. We got on our broomsticks and flew to Hogwarts. We went to my room. A vampire went away. He went. The vampires evaporated. And then I started crying. What's wrong, honey? Yeah, Draco's back. Okay. Asked Draco, taking off his clothes so we could screw. He had a sex pack. Get it? Cause he's so sex and a really huge you-know-what in everything. It's so unfair, I yielded. Why can't I just be ugly or plain like all the other girls in Preps here? Except for Bloody Mary, because she's not ugly or anything. Why would you wanna be ugly? I don't like the preps anyway. They are such fucking sluts, answered Draco. They're such sluts. Yeah, but everyone is in love with me. Like, Snape and Lupin took a video of me naked. Hagrid says he's in love with me. Vampire likes me, and now even Snaketal is in love with me. Isn't he dead? Oh, I just want to be with you, okay, Draco? Why couldn't Satan have made me less beautiful? I shouted angrily. And don't worry, Ebony isn't a snob or anything, but a lot of people have have told her she's pretty. Pardon me. I'm good at too many things. Why can't I just be normal? It's a fucking curse. I shouted and I ran away. She ran. Shut up, Flaming, okay? By the way, you suck from no on every Tim. Someone flames me if I'm gonna split wrists. Thanks to Raven for helping me. Sex, what are we doing? Ebony! Ebony shouted at Draco sadly. No, please come back. But I was too mad. Whatever. Now you can go have sex with Vampire? I shouted. What happened? I stormed into the room and closed my black door with my blood red key. It had a picture of Marilyn Manson on it, on the key, or on the door. It had a picture of Marilyn Manson on it. He looked so sexy in a way that reminded me of Draco or Vampire. I started to cry and weep. I took a razor and started to slit my wrists and drank the blood, all depressed. And then I looked back at my black GC and watched and noticed it was time to go to biology class. I put on a short, ripped black gothic dress and said anarchy on the front in blood red letters. It was all ripped and spiky, and a spiky belt. Under that, I put a ripped black fishnets and boots that said Joel all over them with blood red letters. Oh my God. I put my ebony black hair out. Anyway, I went downstairs feeling all sad and depressed as usual. I did some advanced biology work. I was turning a bloody pentagram into a black guitar. Suddenly the guitar turned to Draco. What the fuck? Okay. It turned into Draco. Ebony, I love you, he shouted sadly. I do not care what those fucker preps and posers think. You're the most beautiful girl in the world. Before I met you, I used to want to commit suicide all the time. And now I just want to fucking be with you. I fucking love you. Then he started crying. Then he started to sing the Chronicles of Life and Death. We considered it our song now because we fell in love. And then Joel was singing it right in front of the entire class. His singing voice was amazing and gothic and sexy, like a cross between Jared, Joel, Chester, Pierre, and Marilyn Manson. Don't you fucking, those guys are so hot. If you don't know who they are, get the fuck out of here. Oh my fucking God, I said after he was finished. Some fucking prep stared at us, but I just stuck up my middle finger. That was covered in black nail polish, which mine is a little bit. And we intertwined. What? And we're intertwined with Draco's now. Oh, just her hands. Oh, no, okay, good. Intertwined with Draco's now. At them, I love you, I said. And then we started to kiss like Hillary Duff. I fucking hate that bitch. Fuck that bitch. All my homies hate that bitch. And CMM in a Cinderella story. I actually like that movie. Then we went away holding hands. Lupin shouted at us, but he stopped because everyone was clapping by how sexy we looked together. Oh my God. And then I saw a poster saying that MCR could have that concert in Hogsmeade right then. We looked at each other and we were all shocked, and then we went together. Oh my God, this is beautiful. You know what? Shut up, okay? Prove to me you're not prep. She hates preps, bro. Raven, you suck, you fucking bitch. Give me the fucking sweet. You're suspend to write this. You're supposed to write this. Raven, what the fuck, you bitch? You're supposed to do this. By the way, thanks to Brittany for teaching me Japanese. We ran happily to Hogsmeade. There we saw the stage where GC had played. We ran in happily. MCR were there playing Helena. I was so fucking happy. Jared looked even sexier than he did in the pictures. Even Draco thought so. Oh shit! I could totally see him getting into. Whoa shit! Any raw, I know. Yeah, she spelled that right. Erection. But it didn't matter, because I knew. Oh lord, I knew now. Because I knew now that we were the only true ones for each other. I was wearing a black leather mini dress and black leather platinum boots with a red ripped fishnets. Draco was wearing a black baggy MCR t-shirt and black baggy pants. And when we started moshing in Helena, we Frenched. We ran up to the front of the band to stage dive. Suddenly, Jared pulled off his mask. So he did so did the others. We gasped. It wasn't them at all. It was Voldemort and the Death Dealer. Death Dealers? The Death Dealers. What the fuck, Draco? I'm not going to a concert with you, I shouted angrily. What the fuck, Draco? Not after what happened to me last time, even if it's MCR. And you know, oh god. And you know how much I like them. What cause we, you know? Fuck. That, okay. Because we know, oh god. What cause we, you know, he gadgeted uncomfortably, cause guys don't like to talk about you. Know what? Wow. That was a roller coaster. Yeah, cause we, you know, I yelled in an angry voice. We won't do that again, Draco promised. This time, we're going with an escort. Oh my fucking god, what the fuck are you giving into the mainstream, I asked? So I guess you're a prep, or a Christina, or what now? Oh my god! No, he muttered loudly. Are you becoming a prep or what? I shouted angrily. Ebony, I'm not. Please, come with me. He fell down to his knees and started singing The World is Black by GC to me. Oh my god. I was flattened. I was flattened because that's not even a single. He had memorized the lyrics just for me. Wow, what a stud. Okay, then I guess I will have to. I said, and then we sat French for a while, and I went up to my room. Bloody Mary was standing there. What is that word? Hijimashiti. Girl. All right, she said happily. She specs Japanese. So do I. That means how do you do Japanese? By the way, Willow, that fucking poser, got expelled and she failed all her classes. Get the fuck out of here. And she skipped math. Raven, you fucking suck. Fuck you. I guess Raven. What happened with Raven? It serves that fucking bitch right. I laughed angrily. Well, anyway, we were feeling all depressed. We watched some gothic movies like Das Nightmare before Christmas. Maybe Willow will die too, I said. Where's Willow? Kawaii, be Bloody Mare shook her head and tragically, lethargically. Oh yeah! Oh, have confession. After she got expelled, I murdered her, and then Lupin did it with her because she's a necrophiliac. Kawaii! I commented happily. We talked to each other in silence for the rest of the movie. Oh hey, by the way, I'm going to a concert with Draco tonight in Hogsmeade with our MCR. I said I need to wear like the hottest outfit ever. My god. Bloody Marley nodded. Intricately. Oh my fucking god, totally, let's go shopping. In Hot Topic, right? I asked, what happened to Voldemort? What happened? I asked, already getting out my Astracal Hot Topic loyalty card. I'm guessing that Raven helps her with these words because they are fucked. They were already fucked, but they are getting fucked. They're getting worse. The word lettering is getting worse. No, my head snapped up. What? My head spinning. I could not believe it. Bloody Mary, are you a prep? No, she laughed. I found some cool Gothic stores near Hogwarts. That's all. Who told you about them? I asked. Sure, it could be Draco. Or Diablo. Or Vampire. Don't even say that name to me. Or me. Dumbledore, she shed. Let me just call our Rums. Oh my fucking god, Dumbledore, I asked quietly. Yeah, I saw the map of Hogsmeade on his desk. She told me, come on, let's go. We were going in a few punk goth stores specifically for the concert in Hogsmeade. The salesman was, oh my god, hotter than Gerard, except not, because that's impossible. And he gave me a few dresses. We only have these for the real goths. The real goths, me and Bloody Mary asked. Okay, this is the hot guy. Yeah, you wouldn't believe how many posers there are in this town, man. Yesterday, Lupin and Snape tried to buy a Gothic camera pouch. He shook his head. I didn't even know they had a camera. Oh my fucking god, no, they're gonna spy on me again. Yeah, she got spied on. I cried, running out of the changing room and wearing a long black dress with lots of red tulle coming out in very low cut with a huge slit. Oh my Seton, you have to buy that outfit, the saleswoman said. Yeah, it looks totally hot, said Bloody Mary. You know that I'm gonna give it to you for free because you look really hot in that outfit. Hey, are you gonna be at the concert tonight? He asked. Oh my god. Yeah, I am actually. I looked back at him. Hey, by the way, Hey, by the way, my name is Ebony. Darkness. Dementia. Dementia? Dementia? Is it dementia? Dementia Tara. If it's like that. Tara Way, what's yours? And Tara Way, that's what's yours. Tom Ridd. Oh my god, Tom Riddle, oh my god. He said and ran a hand through his black dyed hair. Maybe I'll see you there tonight. Yeah, I don't think so, cause I'm going there with my boyfriend, Draco. You sick perv, bro. I yelled angrily. But before he could beg me to go with him, Hagrid flew in on his broom looking worried. Oh my fucking god, Ebony.
Oh my fucking god, Ebony, you need to get back into the castle now.
I shed up flaming the story. If you're a prep, also doesn't like preps. Don't read it. You can tell whether you're a prep or not by my quiz. It's on my homepage. If you're not, then you rock. If you're not, then you rock. If you're den. If you are den, fuck off, please. Willio isn't really a prep. Raven, please do this. I'll promise to forgive you. I'll promise to give you back your poster. So Tom Riddle is the guy at the cashier who is totally not Voldemort. Ready? Tom Riddle gave me some clothes and stuff for free because she's hot. He said he would help me with makeup if he wanted, cause he was really into fashion and stuff. He's bisexual. Hagrid kept shooting at us to come back to Hogwarts. What the fuck, Hagrid? I shouted angrily. Fuck off, you fucking bastard. Well, anyway, Willow came. Hagrid went away angrily. Hey, bitch, you look kawaii, she said. Yeah, but not as kawaii as you. I answered sadly, because Willow's really pretty and everything, and she was wearing a short black corset thing with the blood red lace on it, and a black blood red miniskirt, leather fishnets, and black pointy boots that showed off how pale she was. She had a really nice body with big boobs and everything. She was thin enough to be anorexic. So are you going to the concert with Draco? She asked. Yeah, I said happily. I'm gone with Diablo, she answered happily. Well, anyway, Draco and Diablo came and they were both looking extremely hot and sexy. Oh my god. And you couldn't tell that they thought we were out. You couldn't tell that we were out to. Diablo was wearing a black tee that said 66 on it. He was wearing tons of makeup, just like Marilyn Manson. Draco was wearing black leather pants and a gothic black GC t-shirt and black Vans he got from the Rap Tower. Bloody Mary was going to the concert with Dracula. Dracula used to be called Neville. But it turned out that he was kidnapped at birth and his real family were vampires. It happens to the best of them. They died in a car crash. All right. Neville converted to Satanism, and he went goth. He was in Slytherin now. He was wearing a black warped t-shirt, black jeans, shoes, black hair with red streaks in it. We call him Dracula now. Well, anyway, we all went to Draco's Black Marcy Benz. Get it? Cause we're gorfed. We're gorf. That his dad, Lucian, gave him. Okay. We did pot, coke, and crack. Fuck! Oh shit! Draco and I made out. Oh my god. We made fun of those stupid fucking preps. We soon got there. I gasped. Gerard was the sexiest guy ever. He looked even sexier than he did in pics. He had long raven black hair and piercing blue eyes. He was really skinny and had an amazing ethnic voice. We moshed to Helena and some other songs. Suddenly, Gerard pulled off his mask. So did the other members. I gasped. It wasn't Gerard at all. They did it again? They did it again? Sorry, we've seen this part before. Sorry, it baffled the fuck out of me right then. Jesus. Pulled off his mask. So did the other members. I gasped. It wasn't Gerard at all. It was the ugly, preppy man with no nose and red eyes. Everyone ran away but me and Draco. Draco and I came. It was Voldemort and the Death Dealers. She said this before. She said this before. You moronic idiots. He shooted angriously. Ebony, I told you to kill Vampire. Oh yeah, now he's real pissed. Thou have failed, and now I shall kill thou and Draco. No, please, no, please. We begged sadly, but then he took out his knife. Suddenly, a gothic old man flew in on his broomstick. He had long black hair and a long black beard. He was wearing a black robe that said Avril Lavigne on the back. He spotted a spell and Voldemort ran away. It was Dumbledore! And I said, ooh, stud? Flaming. Oh yeah, she's getting mad at the preps, the fans. If you do, then you're a fucking prep. Thanks to Raven for the help and stuff. You rock, and you're not a prep. Thanks for much, Stewart. P.S. The Oder Edson Dumbledore swore is cuz he trin to be Goff Soder. I woke up the next day in my coffin. I walked out of it and put on some black eyeliner, some black eyeshadow, some blood red lipstick, and black really low cut leather dress. That was all ripped in the yes, actually it's readable. Raven came back! Raven! In strips, so you could see my belly. I was wearing a skull belly ring with black and red diamonds in it, inside it. The night before, Draco and I went back to the skull. Get it? Cause fuck me. Cause skull, I'm goth and I like death. Dumbledore chased Voldemort away. We flew there on our brooms. Mine was black and the broom stuff was blood red. There was lace all over it. Draco had a black MCR broom. We went back to our rooms and we had you know what to Lincoln Park. Well, anyway, I went down to the Great Gate. There, all the walls were painted black and the tables were black too. But you see that there was pink paint underneath the black paint, and there were posters of poser bands everywhere. Lord Jesus, like Ashley Simpson and the Backstreet Boys. Man, fuck that shit. What the fuck? I shouted, going to sit next to Bloody Mary and Willow, and Bloody Mary was wearing a black leather mini with a good Charlotte t-shirt, black fishnets, black pointy shoes. Willow was wearing a long black dress and blood red writing that was all laced and came up to her thighs, and a black boots with fishnets. Vampire, Dracula, and Draco came. Oh. We started to talk about who was sexier, Mikey or Gerard Way or Billy Joe Armstrong. The boys joined in because they were bi. Those guys are so fucking hot. Navel was saying as suddenly a gothic old man with a black beard and everything came. He was the same one who had chased away a Voldemort yesterday. He had normal tan skin, but he was wearing a white foundation, and he had dyed his hair black. About to say green. Dumbledore! We all gasped. What the fuck? I shouted angrily. I thought he was just wearing that to scare Voldemort.
Hello, everyone, he said happily. As you can see, I gave the room a makeover. What do you think about it?
Everyone from the poser table in Gryffindor started to cheer. Well, we goths just look at each other, all disgusted and shook our heads. We couldn't believe what a poser he was. By the way, you can call me Albert, he called as we left to our classes. What a fucking poser, Draco shouted angrily as we to transformation. We were holding hands. Vampire looked really jealous. Oh my god. I could see him crying blood in the gothic way. Get it? Way like Jared. Fuck off! You bitch. So, but I didn't say anything. I bet he's having a midlife crisis. Whoa! Willow shouted. I was so fucking angry. Please stop flaming the story. If you do, you're a fucking prep and are jealous, okay? Oh no. From now on, I'm going to doubt your men reviews. Either way, Ebony, a poor blood, so thanks to Raven for the help. All day we sat angrily, thinking about Dumbledore. We were so fucking pissed. Well, I had one thing to look forward to. The MCR concert, yes. It had been postponed, so we could all go. Anyway, I went to the common room, sadly, to cut classes. Draco was being all secretive. Draco. I asked what it was, and he got all mad at me and started crying all hot and angsty. Oh shit! Right, oh. Rent sensitive, bye guys, so hot. This is so hot. No one fucking understands me, he shouted angrily as his black hair went in his big blue eyes like Billy Joel and Boulevard of Broken Dreams. Oh, he was wearing black baggy pants and black MCR t-shirt and a black dye. Get it? Instead of tie. Cause I'm God. I was wearing a black leather low cut top with chains all over it, black leather money, black high-heeled boots, and cross belly thing. My hair was all up in a messy, really high bun like Amy Lee and Gong Under. Email me if you want to see the pic. See the pic. Excuse me? What about me? I growled. Bye. But, he grunted. You fucking bastard, I moaned. No, wait. It's not what it fucking looks like, he shouted. But it was too late. I knew what I heard. I ran to the bathroom angrily, crying. Draco banged on the door. I whipped and rapped as my bloody eyeliner streamed down my cheeks and made cool tears down my feces, like Benji in the movie for girls and boys. Raven, that is so your video. I took out a cigarette and started to smoke pot. Suddenly Hagrid came. Oh my. He had aperiated. You gave me a fucking shock, I shouted angrily, dropping my pot. What the fuck do you think you're doing in the girls' room? Only it wasn't just Hagrid, someone else was with him too. For a second, I wanted it to be Tom Ridd, or maybe Draco. It was Dumbledore. Hey, I need to ask you a question, he said, pulling out his black wannabe Gothic purse. What are you wearing to the concert? You know who our MCR is? I gasped. No, I just saw there was a concert at a lot of Goths and punks were going to, he said anyway. My brain hurts. Draco has a surprise for you. I said I don't care what you think. Stop flamin', okay preps. Thanks to Raven for the help. Oh yeah, by the way, I'll be on vacation in Transylvania for the next 3 days, so don't expect updates. All I wondered what the surprise was. Meanwhile, I put on my black letter mini, a black corset, and a lace stuff all over it, and black gothic compact boots. MCR were going to do the concert again since Voldemort had taken over the last one. I slit my wrist while I moshed to MCR in my bedroom all night. Feeling excited, suddenly someone knocked on my door while I was trying on some black clothes and motioned to find you for the venom. I got all mad and turned it off, but scaredly, I hopped inside that it was Draco, so we could do it again. What the fucking hell are you doing? I shouted angrily. It was Lupin. Are you gonna come rape me or what? I yelled. I was oh Lord, I was allowed to say that because Dumbledore had told us all to be careful around him and Snap, since he was a pedo. No, actually, get it, hell? Can I please borrow some condoms? He growled angrily. Oh my. Yeah. So you can fuck me. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, so you can fuck your 6-year-old girlfriend, huh? I shouted sarcastically. Fucker, he said, gone away. Well, anyway, I put on my black eyeshadow, black eyeliner, and black lipstick, white foundation, and then I went. What the fuck? Then I gasped. Snake and Lupin were in the middle of the empty hall doing it, and Dobby was watching! No! Oh my god, you ludicrous idiot! They both shouted angrily when they saw me. Dobby ran away crying. My boy. Then they got up, though normally I would have been turned on, cause I love seeing guys do it. But both of them were fucking preps. By the way, Snake is moved to Gryffindor now. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that you... What the fuck is that? Why you wanted condoms? I asked sarcastically. See, I spelled that. Yes, she did. Only you wouldn't give them to me, Lupin shouted angrily. Well, you should have told me, I replied. You dimwit. Snake began to shoot angrily, and then I took out my black camera and took a pic of them. You could see that they were naked and everything. Wiggly bits swinging, my word. Well, excuse me, they both shouted angrily. What was that all about? It was to blackmail you, I snarked. So now next time you see me doing it with my boyfriend, you can't fucking rat me out or I'll show this to Dumbledore. So fuck off, you bastards. I started to run. They chased me, but I threw my wound at them and they tripped over it. Well, anyway, I went outside and there was Vampire looking extremely fucking hot. What the fuck? Where'd Draco? I asked him. Oh, he's been a fucking bastard. He told me he wouldn't come. Vampire said, shaking his head. You wanna come with me to the concert? Then he showed me his flying car and I gasped. It was a black car. He said his dog father, Sirius Black, had given it to him. The license plate on the front said MCR 666 on it. The one on the back said Ebony on it. I gasped. We flew to the concert hall MCR were playing. Vampire and I began to make out, moshing to music. I gasped. Looking at the band, I almost had an orgasm. Ooh, Jared was so fucking hot. He began to sing Helena, and his beautiful voice began to fill the hall. And then I heard some crying. I turned and saw Draco crying in the corner. Fuck you, okay? You fucking suck. It's nuts. My flute felt if it's spelled wrong, okay? Cause that bitch Raven, cause it fuck you preps. So Raven caught, okay, just throwing blame, throwing shade at Raven again. Okay. Whoops, cause Raven fangs for the whoops, bitch, whoops. Okay, whoops, so's Raven fangs for the hell. By the way, Transylvania rocks hard. I even got to go to the castle where Dracula was filmed. That's great. That's amazing. I'm so proud of you, Ebony. All right. Later, we all went in the skull. Whoa! Is it a place? Please tell me it's a place. Later, we all went in the skull. Draco was crying in the common room. Draco, are you okay? I asked in a gothic voice. No, I'm not, you fucking bitch! He shouted angrily. He stated to run out of the place to in a suicidal way. I started to cry because I was afraid he would commit suicide. It's okay, Ebony, said Vampire comfortably. I'll make him feel better. Oh, what? Oh. You mean you'll go fuck him, won't you? You mean you'll go fuck him, won't you? I shouted angrily. Then I ran to Draco. Vampire came to. Draco, please come back. He began to cry. Tears of blood came down his pale face. I was so turned on because I love sensitive bi guys. If you're a homophobe, then fuck off. And then we heard some footsteps. Vampire got out his black invisibility coat. Pardon me. We both got under it. We saw the janitor, Mr. Norris, there, shouting angrily with a flashlight in his hand. Who's there? He shouted angrily. We saw filth come. He went under the invisibility cloak and started to meow loudly. Is anyone there? Yelled Mr. Norris. No, fuck you, preppy, little poser son of a fucking bitch, Vampire said under his breast. Under his breast in a disguised way. God bless her. Excuse me, who said that? Yelled Mr. Norris. Then he heard Filch meow. Filth is there is there another under the cloak? He asked. Filth nodded. Filth nodded, and then Vampire Frenched me? He did it just as Mr. Norris was taking off the cloak. What the? He yelled. It was too late, because now we were running away from him. And then we saw Draco crying and busting into tears and slitting his wrists outside of the school. Draco, I cried, are you okay? I guess though. Draco wept. We went back to our coffins, Frenching each other. Draco and I decided to watch Lake Placid. See, isn't that depressing? Isn't it though? on the gothic red bed together. As I was about to put on a video, my eyes rolled up and suddenly I had a vision of something that was happening now. There was a knock on the door and Fug and mystery of magic walked into school. Shut the fuck up. Preps, stop flaming, okay? If you don't like it, fuck off. I know it's Mr. Norris, it's Raven's fault, okay? You suck. No, just kidding, Raven, you fucking rock. Preps suck. Yeah, fuck. Preps suck. All day, everyone talked about the misery of magic. Well, anyway, I woke up the next day. I was in my coffin, so I opened the door and I was wearing black lacy leather pajamas. Then I gasped. Standing in front of me were Bloody Mary, Vampire, Diablo, Draco, Dracula, and Willow. I opened my crimson eyes. Willow was wearing a tight black leather top with pictures of bloody roses over it. Under that, oh Lord Jesus, under that she wore a black poofy skirt with lace on it and black gothic boots that were attached to the bottom. Vampire was wearing a baggy, simple plan t-shirt and baggy black pants and Vans. Draco was wearing a black MCR t-shirt and black jeans and a leather jacket. He looked just like Jared Way and almost as fucking sexy. Vampire looked like Joel Madden. Bloody Mary was wearing a tight, black, poofy, gothic dress that she had ripped so it showed off her cleavage with a white apron and said bitch and other swear words and MCR lyrics on it, kind of like one dress I had seen Amy Lee wear once. Darkness, who is Jenny. Darkness? Jenny is under the game, maybe. Darkness was there too. She was wearing a ripped gothic black dress with ripped stuff all over it and a lace-up top thing and black pointed boots. So were Crab and Goyle. It turns out that Darkness, Diablo, Crab, and Goyle's dad was a vampire. He committed suicide by slitting his wrist with a razor. He had raped and stuff before too. What? They got all depressed and they became gothic and converted to Satanism. Stanism. Oh my fucking God, I yielded as I jumped up. Why the fuck are you all here? Ebony, something is really fucked up, Draco said. Okay, but I need to put my fucking clothes on first, I shouted angrily. It's all right. We have to go now, and you look kawaii anyway. You're so fucking beautiful, Draco said in a sexy voice. Oh, all right, I said, smiling. But you have to tell me why you're all erective? I will, he said. So I just put on some black eyeliner, black lipstick, red eyeshadow, white foundation, and then I came. Fuck. We all went outside the great hall and looked in from the window. A fucking brat called Brittany from Gryffindor was standing right next to us. She was wearing pink, mini, and a Hilary Duff t-shirt. We put up our middle fingers at her. Inside the great hall, we could see Dumbledore. Cornelia Fudge was there shouting at Dumbledore. Doris Rumbridge was there too. This cannot be, she shouted. This school must be closed. The Bark Lord is planning to kill the students, yelled Cornelia Fudge. You are not fit to be principal any longer, yelled Rumbridge. You are too old and your Alzheimer's is dangerous. You must retry or Voldemort will kill your students. Very well, Dumbledore said angrily. But We cannot do this. We can't close the school. There is only one person who is capable of killing Voldemort, and she is in the school, and her name is Ebony Darkness Dementia Ravenway. Draco, Crab, Goyle, Darkness, Willow, Vampire, and Bloody Mary looked at each other. I gasped. Don't the fuck up, bitches. You're cause jellos, cause I get 10,000 reviews. Thanks to Raven for the help and telling me about the box, girl. Rock, let's go shopping together. Thank you. The door opened, and Professor Rumbridge and Cormilla Fudge stopped out angrily, and then Dumbledum and Rumbridge sawed us. Mr. Way, what the beep are you doing? Rumbridge shouted angrily.
Hello?
Dumbledore blared at her. Oops, she made a mistake. He corrupted her. She means hi, everybody, come in. Well, we all came in angrily. So did all the other students. I sat between Darkness and Draco, and opposite Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary is Hermione. Bloody Mary, Crab, and Goyle started to make some morbid jokes, and they both looked exactly like Villy Volo. I ate some coconut chocolate, Count Chocula, and drank some blood from a cup. And then I heard someone shooting angrily. I looked behind me and it was Vampire. Vampire's Harry. He and Draco were shooting at each other. Vampire, Draco, what the fuck, I asked. You fucking bastard, yelled Draco at Vampire. I want to shit next to her. No, I do, shouted. No, she doesn't fucking like you, you son of a bitch, yelled Draco. No, fuck you, motherfucker. She laughs, me, not you, shouted Vampire. And then he jumped on Draco. No, not in that way, you perv. They started to fight and beat up each other. Dumbledore yelled at them and they didn't stop. All of a sudden, a terrible man with red eyes and no nose flew in on his broomstick. He had no nose and was wearing a gray robe. All the glass in the window he flew through fell apart. Brittany, that fucking prep, started to cry. Fuck that bitch. Vampire and Draco stopped fighting. I stopped eating. I stopped eating. Everyone gasped. The room fell silent. Voldemort! Ebony! Darth Vader said evilly in his raspy voice, thou hast failed your mission. Now I shall kill thou, and I shall kill Vampire as well. If thou does not kill him before, then I shall kill Draco too. Please don't make me kill him, please, I begged. No, he laughed crudely. Kill him, or I shall kill him anyway. And then he flew away cackling. I burst into tears. Draco and Vampire came to contort me. Oh my. Suddenly my eyes rolled up, so they looked all cool and gothic. I had a vision where I saw some lightning flash, and then old Voldemort coming to kill Draco while Draco slit his wrist in a depressing way. No, I screamed sexily. Suddenly I locked up and stopped having the vision. Ebony, are you alright? Asked Draco in a worried voice. Yeah, I said sadly, so I got up. Everything all right, Ebony? Said Vampire all sensitively. No, it's not, I shouted angrily. Tears of blood went down my face. Oh my fucking god, what if I'm getting possessed like in The Ring too? It's okay, girl, said Bloody Mary. Maybe you should ask Professor... Sinister about the visions. What the visions mean? I'm dying beside my bed. Okay, bitch, I said sadly, and then we went. And then they just went. Preps, stop flaming the story. You're cause jealous, so fuck you, go to hell. Raven, thanks for the help. Well, we had deviation next, so I got to ask Professor Trevelry about the visions. Konnichiwa, everybody came in, said Professor Sinister in Japanese. He smelled at me with she smelled at me with her gothic black lipstick. She's the coolest fucking teacher ever. She had long, dead black hair with blood red tips and red eyes. Her mom was a vampire. She's also half Japanese, so she speaks it and everything. She and Bloody Mary get along great. She's really young for a teacher. Today, she was wearing a black leather top, red lace, long gothic black ripped dress. We went inside the black classroom with pastors of Emily the Strong. I raised my hand. I was wearing some black 9 polish with red pentagrams on it. What is it, Ebony? She asked. Hey, I love your nail polish. Where'd you get it? Hot Topics? Topic. Yeah, I answered. All the preps who don't know what HT was gave me weird looks. I gave them the middle finger. Well, I have to talk to you about things. When do you want to do it? How about now? She asked. Okay, I said. Okay, class fucking dismissed every. Professor Trevelly said, and she let everyone go, except for you, Brittany. Fuck you, Brittany. She pointed at Brittany and some other preps. Please go exercise. Get it? 1 on page 3. Okay, I'm having lots of visions, I said in a worried voice. I'm so worried. Is Draco going to die? Well, she gave me a black crypto ball to lock in. I looked at it. What do you see? She asked. I said I see a black gothic skull and a pentagram. Suddenly, there was a knock on the door. I looked at it. It was Draco. He was looking really sexy, wearing a black leather facet and a black gothic Linkin Park t-shirt and black Congress shoes. Okay, you can go now. See ya, cunt, said Professor Sinister. Bye, bitch, I said, waving. I went to Draco and Vampire was sitting next to him. We both followed Draco together. I was so exhibited. Stop flaming, okay? If you don't, then I'll tell Justin to beat you up. Who's Justin? Tell all the nerds to put verts in your computer. Fuck you, Raven bangs for the help. I was so excited. I followed Draco, wondering if we were going to do it again. Bro, we went outside and then we went into Draco's black car. Ebony, what the fuck did Professor Trevelry say? Whispered Draco, potting his gothic wit hand with a black nail polish on mine. Ooh. She said she would tell me what the visions meant tomorrow. I grumbled in a sexy voice. He took out a heroin carbret and spiked it and gave it to me to spork. He started to fly the car into a tree We went to the top of it. Draco put on some MCR. And all the things that you never told me and all the smiles that are never gonna haunt me. Sang Jared's sexy voice. We started tilling of each other's clothes. Evidently. He took off my black thong and my black leather bar. I took off his black boxers. Then he put his throbbing dog. No. He put his throbbing, you know what, in my tool sexily. In your tool, eh? In my tool sexily. Oh my fucking god, Draco, I screamed, having an orgasm. We stated, Frenching passionately. Suddenly, I fell asleep. Rip, Draco, fuck. I started having a dream. In it, black guy was shooting two gothic men with black long hair. No, please don't fucking kill us, they pleaded. But he just kept shooting them. He ran away in a red car. No, oh my fucking god, I shouted in a scared voice. Ebony, what's wrong? Draco asked me as I woke up, opening my icy blue eyes. I started to cry, and tears of blood went down my face. I told Draco to call Vampire. He did it with his black Lincoln Park mobile. But the worst thing was who the people who were shot in the dream were. Lucian and Sirius. Preps, shut up flaming star story, okay? If you don't like the story, then go fuck yourself, you fucking prep. You suck. Oh, why? And I was being racist, okay? And I once wasn't. I wasn't being racist, okay? A few mutates later, Vampire came to the tree. He was wearing a black leather Jackson, black leather pants, and a good Charlotte t-shirt. Hi, Vampire, I said flirtily, as I started to sob. Draco hugged me sexily, trying to comfort me. I started to cry tears of blood, and then told them what happened. Oh, fuck it, Vampire shouted angrily. He started to cry sadly. What fucking dick did that? I don't know, I said. Now come on, we have to tell Dumbledore. We can run out of the tree and into the castle. Dumbledore was sitting in his office. Sir, sire, our dads have been shot. Draco said while we whipped some tears from his white face. Ebony had a vision in a dream. Dumbledore started to cackle. Ha 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 ha! And how do you expect me to know Ebony's not divisional? I glared at Dumbledore. Look, motherfucker, he said angrily as Dumbledore gasped. See, is that toot of Croctor? Is the toot of Croctor? You know very well that I'm not decisional. Now get some fucking people out there to look for Sirius and Lucian Pronto. Okay, he said in an intimate voice.
We don't swing that way.
Intimidated voice, pardon me. Where are they? Where are they? I thought about it. Then all of a sudden, Long Dong. Long Don. I told him which street. He went and called some people and did some stuff. After a few missed tunes, he came back and said people were going out looking for them. After a while, someone called him again. He said that they had been found. Draco, Vampire, and I all left to our rooms together. I went with Draco to wait in the nurse's office while Vampire went to slit his wrist in his room. We looked at each other's gothic, depressed eyes, then we kissed. Suddenly, Sirius and Lucian came in on stretchers, and Professor Sinister was behind them. You know what? You know what? I don't give a fuck what you preps think about me. So stop flaming the fucking story. Bitches, thanks to Raven for your love and support and sport and help. I love you, girl, cause I couldn't update. I was really depressed and I slit much wrists. I had to go to the hospital. Raven, you rock, girl. Okay, ready? Everyone in the room started to cry happily. I had saved them. Draco, Lucian, Sirius, Bond, Vampire all came to hug me. The nurse started to give them medicine. The nurse started to give them medicine, my bad. Come on, Nebony, said Professor Sinistra. She was wearing a gothic black leader dress with a corset top and real vampire blood on it, and fucking black platinum boots. I have to tell you the fucking prediction. I locked at Lucian, Serfs, Drake, and Vampire. They nodded. I smelled happily and went into a dark room. I had changed Professor Sinister, took out some black cards. She started to look into a black cubicle ball. She said, Tara, I see dark times are near. She said badly. She peered into the balls. You see, you must go back in time. She took out a time toner. Like like Bloody Mary had when Voldemort was in Hogwarts. Before he became powerful, he got his hearth broken. Now, do you think he could still become Volksmort if he was in love? She gonna fuck, huh? Yes, he is the ultimate god. Let's go. Sorry. If he was in love, I shook my head. You must go back in time and seduce him. It is the only way. If he is still evil, then you must kill him. You can come to my room tomorrow and you can do it. Okay, I said sadly. We did death's touch sin. I went outside again sadly. What fucking happened, said Draco and Vampire. Yeah, what happened, said Darkness, Willow, and Boldy Mary. I was about to tell them, but everyone was there. They were celebrating Lucian and Sirius being fond. Everyone was proud of me, but I just won't to talk to Draco. They were cheesing my name, and some reporters were there, trying to interview Dumbledore. A banner was put up. Lots of fucking preps were there, obviously trying to be gothic, wearing the him sign on their hands, despite them not having actually heard of him. Even Mr. Norris looked happy. A black and red cake has been brought out, and Crab and Goyle set up some fireworks in the shape of skulls from Weasley's Wizard Wises. I put on my invisibility cloak with the Vampire and Draco, and we sneaked out together. Oh my god! I said stop gaffing the story if it was a miscat. When Professor Rowley said that, okay, go to fucking hell, you suck. Thanks to Philly for the help. Raven, have fun with Kiwi. We went into a black room. The walls were black with portraits of gothic bands like NCR and GC and Marilyn Manson all over them. A black coffin was in the middle Red velvet lined the black box. There were 3 chairs made of bones and real skulls in them. I was wearing a black corset bar with purple stuff on it, fishnet suckings, and a black leather thong underneath. I sat down on one of the chairs, dispersedly. So did Draco and Vampire. Are you okay, Vampire? Asked, potting his all bastard hand on mine. Damn. He was wearing black nail polish. I was wearing black nail polish with red crosses on it. Yeah, I guess, I said sadly. Draco also put his hand on mine sexily. I smiled sadly with my black lipstick. The problem is, I have to seduce Voldemort. I'll have to go back in time. Draco started to cry sadly. Okay, I have to seduce a Voldemort. I'll have to go back in time. Draco started to cry sadly. Vampire hugged him. It's okay, Bobby, he said finally. But what about me? You're not gonna break up or anything, are you? Of course not, I gasped. Really, he asked? Sure, I said. We Frenched sexily. Vampire looked at us longingly. Then I took off Draco's MCR shirt and seductively took off his pants. He was hung like a stallion. Oh. He had replaced the vampire tattoo that said Inobi on it. Oh, black roses were around it. I gasped. He looked exactly like Jared Way. Vampire took a video camera. I had said it was okay before. I took off my clothes. Then we were in for the ride of our life. We started Frenching as we climbed in the coffin. He put his spork in my you-know-what and passively, we did it. I love you, Bobby. Oh, let me feel you. I need to feel you. He screamed as we got an orgasm. We watched Vampire filmed everything perfectly. Suddenly, what the fuck are you doing? It was Snope and Professor McGoggle. Stop, that's fucked up. You're just jealous cause you're prepped, so fuck you. Raven, you rock girl. Thanks for the help, MCR rocks. Oh my Seton. We screamed as we jumped out the coffin. Snap and Professor McGonagall started to shoot at us angrily. Come now. Preacher McGonagall yielded. We did guiltily. Come. We left the room putting on our clothes. Snoop garbed the caramel and put it in his pocket. The caramel. Hey, what the fuck? Vampire shouted angrily. Yeah, Buster. What the fuck are you going to do with the fucking camera? Draco demanded, all protective, looking at me longingly with his gothic red eyes. Look, Dumbledore knows your little secret. If you do this again, then you will go to St. Mongo's. So give back the camera. Ha ha ha! The mystery of Magic. The mystery of Magic thinks he is crazy. There is no way they will believe him. Snoop laughed meanly. Yes, so shut your imp, you insolent fools! Yelled Professor McGoggle. She made us come. into a weird room with white stones all around it. There were all these weird tools in it. Draco started to cry all sexy and sexative. Get it? Cause he has a sex dom. He's a sex dom. Lol. Tom Felton rules for life, but not as much as Gerard. Gerard, your sex on legs. I love you. Fucking rock, marry me. I started to cry. Ooh, tears of blood. It happens in vampires. Cronkinal's Raven said so. Okay, so fuck you. A vampire took out a black handkerchief and started to wipe my red tears. Ugh. And then he and Snoop both took out guns using magic, and they started to shoot each other angrily. None of the ballots got on each otter. Yes, I took out my wand. Crocio. I shouted. Snap stated to scram. He dropped the gun, but it was too late. Both of them had run out of ballots. I stopped the curse. Professor McGoogle did a spell so that we were all chained up. She took out a box of tools. Then she said, okay, Cerberus, I'm going to go now. She left. Snap started to laugh evilly. Vampire started to cry. It's okay, Inobby, said Draco. Evergreen will be all right. Remember the CDO you took of Snake. Snape laughed again, and then he took out some whips. What the fuck? Stop flaming the story, okay? You don't know what's even gonna happen, okay? So full you. If you flame, you will be prepped so all flamers can kiss much ass. Cause for saying Alzheimer's is dangerous, but that's the mystery's opinion, cause society basically sucks. Thanks to Raven, you rock, bitch. No, we screamed sadly. Snape stated, loafing meanly. He took out a camera and Villy, then he came towards Draco. He took some stones out of his pocket. He put the stones around Draco and lit a candle. What the fuck are you doing? I shoot it angrily. Snoop laughed meanly. He pulled down his pants.
You fucked Mr. Nips? Mr. Nipple Man?
What? I gasped. There was a dark mark on his you-know-what. Oh! He waved his wand and a knife came? He gave the knife to me. You must stab Vampire, he said to me. If you don't, then I'll rap? Draco, what the? No! What the fuck? No, you fucking bastard. I yielded, but then Draco looked at me sadly with his evil gothic red eyes that looked so desperate and sexy. He looked exactly like a pentagram. Well, get it? Because I'm a Satanist. Between Kurt Cobain and Jared. But then I looked at Vampire and he looked so smexy too with his gothic black hair. I thought of the time when we screwed and the time I did it with Draco and Dumbledore came and the time where Draco almost committed suicide and Vampire was so sportive. Snipe laughed angrily. He started to pray to Volksmort. He started to do an incantation. I don't know. Dancing around the Stokes. whipping Draco and Vampire. Suddenly an idea I had, I closed my eyes and using my vampire powers, I sent a telepathic message to Draco and Vampire so they would destruct Snape. Dumbledore will get you, Draco shouted. Yeah, just wait until the mystery find out. Vampire yelled. Meanwhile, I took out my wand. You ridiculous. Donner head? Snoop yielded. He took off all of Draco's clothes just as he was about to Crossio, I shitted pointing my wand. Snoop screamed and started running around the room screaming. Meanwhile, I grabbed my black mobile and sent a text to Sirius. I stopped doing Curicio. You dunderhead. I'm going to kill. Shooted Snape, but suddenly Severus came. Snape put the whip behind his back. Oh, hello, Sev. I was just teaching them something. He lied.
Finally came.
But suddenly, Lucian and Professor Trevolery came into the room, and they and Sirius unlocked the chains and put them around Snape. Then Professor Trevolery said, "Come on, Ebony, let's go." You queefs? Stop calling Ebony a Mary Sue, okay? You don't even know what's going to happen, so fuck you, thanks too much, BFF Raven, for the help. Okay, I always knew you were on Voldemort's side. You son of a Bitka. Buffy rocks. Sirius said to Snape, "No, I'm not. I was teaching them something." Snape calmed. "Oh, fucking yeah? I took some black Voldemort serum out of my pocket and gave it to Severus. He made Snape drunk it." He did angrily. Then Lucius took out a tape recorder and started playing it while he did curses on Snape. The professor, Sinister, and Lucian made us get out with them while Snape told his secrets. Lucian took Vampire and Draco to nurse after thanking me a million times. Professor Trevolery took me to a dark room. Now I was going to go back in time to seduce Volksmort. Oh my god. Moving posters of MCR and Nirvana were all over. Hermione, Darkness, and Willow came too. Bloody Mary gave me a black bag with Tom Redstone. "What's in the bag?" I asked Professor Trevolery. "You will see," she said. I opened the bag, and in it was a sexy, tight, low, smut, black leather gothic dress. It had red corset stuff, and there was a slit up the leg. I put it on. My friends helped me put on black fishnets and black pointy boots Willow had chosen. Willow and Darkness helped me put on black eyeliner and blood red lipstick. "You look fucking kawaii, bitch," Blood Mary said. "Fangs," I said. "Okay, now you're going back in time. Back in Tim," said Professor Sinister. "You will have to do it in a few sessions." She gave me a black gun. I put it in a strap on my fishnets, like in Resident Evil. Then she gave me a black time turner after an hour use of the time turner to go back here. Professor Trevorly said, then she and Bloody Mary put a pensive in front of me. Everyone went in front of it. Good luck, everyone shooted. Darkness and Willow gave me Death's touch sin. Then I jumped sexily into the passive? The pensive. Suddenly, I was in front of the school. In front of me was one of the hottest goth guys I had ever seen. Oh, he was wearing long black hair, kind of like Mikey Way, only black. He had green eyes like Billy Joe Armstrong, and pale white skin. He was wearing a black ripped shirt with Vans. It was Tom Bombadil. I said shut up, Flaming. I know his name isn't Tom Bombadil. That was a mistake. If you don't like the story, then you can go screw yourself. You suck! Jesus. Hi, I said flirtedly. I'm Inabi. Way the new student. I shock my pale hands with their black nail polish with him. The name's Tom, he said. But can call me Satan. That's my middle name. Now, they're perfect for each other. We shook hands. We came on. We have to go upstairs. Satan said I followed him. Hey, Satan, do you happen to be a fan of Grande? Sins, MCR, and Evanescence? Evanescence don't exist yet, then. Ooh, I asked. Oh my fucking god, how did you know? Satan gasped. Actually, I like GC a lot too. Get it? Because GC did that song, I Just Wanna Live. That sounded really 80s. Oh my god, me too, I replied happily. Guess what? They have a concert in Hogsmeade, Satan whispered. Hogsmeade, I asked. Yeah, that's what they used to call it in these times before it was called Hogsmeade in 2000. He told me all correctively. There's a really cool shop called Hot Topic, I finished happily again. He frowned confusedly. No, it's called Hot Issue. He smiled. Ivly again. Then in 1998, they changed it to Hot Topic, he moaned. Oh, now everything was making sense for me. So is Dumbledore your principal? I shouted. He looked at his black nails. I'm in Slytherin. Oh my fucking god, same too, I shrieked. I shrieked. You go to the skull? Get it? Cause I'm goth. He asked. Yeah, that's why I'm here. I knew, I smiled happily. Suddenly, Dumbledore flew in on his broomstick and started shredding at us angrily. No talking in the halls! He had short blonde hair and was wearing a polo shirt from Emerkin Oogle Outfitters. Stupid goths! Satan rolled his eyes. This is so mean to us goths and punks. We just because we're in Slytherin. And we're not preps. I turned around angrily. And actually, I think maybe it's because you're the Bark Lord. What the fuck? He asked angrily. Oh, nothing, I said sweetly. Then suddenly, the floor opened. Oh my fucking god, no, I screamed as I fell down. Everyone looked at me weirdly. Hey, where are you going? Satan asked as I fell. Where are you? I got out of the hole and it was back in the passive in Professor Trevorly's classroom. Doubly dumb was there. Dumbledore, I think I just met you, I said. Oh yeah, I remember that. Dumbledore said, trying to be all gothic. Sinister came in. Hey, this is my classroom. Wait, what the fuck? Inabi? What the hell are you doing? I looked at her. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. What the hell, how? I screamed, forgetting how she was a teacher for a second. But she's a goth, so it's okay. Professor Sinister looked sad. I was drinking Voldemort serum. She started to cry black tears of depression. Dumbledore didn't know about them. Hey, why are you crying tears of blood? He asked curiously, touching a tear. Fuck off! We both said in Dumbledore took his hand away. Professor Sinister started crying again in her chair, sobbing limpid tears. Oh my fucking god. Inabi, I think I'm addicted to Voldemort serum. See you fucking preps, go fuck yourselves. That serious issue. Go to hell. I said shut up. It's not my fault. Okay, if you don't like the story, then you're a prep, so fuck you flamers. Plus, I'm not updating until you give me God reviews, and this time I mean it. You suck. Thanks, Raven, for to help. I promise I'll help you with your story. Oh my fucking god, I shoot it sadly. Should we get you to St. Mangus, bitch? Hell no, she said. Listen, and Goggy, I said I need your help. Next time you go back in time, do you think you could ask Tom Anderson for some help? Sure, I said sadly. I went outside and Draco was there. He was wearing a black GC shirt, which was his Panamas. Hey, sexy, I said. How'd it go, Inabi? He asked, and his voice was so sexy and low, kind of like Jared Way when he's talking. Fine, I responded. We started to go back into the dorm. How far did you go with Satan? Draco asked jealously. Not too far, I borked. Will you have to do it with him? Draco asked angrily. I hope not too far, I shouted angrily. Then I felt bad for shooting at him. I said sorry, we Frenched. What happened to Snipe? I growled. You will see, Draco giggled mistressly. He opened the door. Snapping Lumpkin, words there. Sirius was pokering them by staging them with a black knife? Stagging them with a black knife? No, please! Lumpkin bagged as Sirius started to suck his blood. I laughed sarcastically. I took some photons of him and snapped being tortured. Okay, I know this is men, but think about it, people, they are pedos, and Snape tried to rap them, and Nue, Satanist, Rock has anal? No, anal. Is it anal? Anal. Ale? Seen Shrek? Attack 3? Lols. We took some of Snipe's blood, then Draco and I went back to our rooms. We sat on our gothic black coffin. My clothes were kind of dirty. So I put on my black leather outfit thingy, kind of like one Suline has an underworld. Suline has an underworld. If you hadn't heard of it, then fuck you. I put on black platform high heels. Darko put on the solution Livers by MCR. Then we started to take of each other's clothes. Fuck off! My God! God! I took of his shit, and he had 6-pack and a Stallone. Holy hell! We started to make out like in The Grudge. What? He put his wetness in my you-know-what sexily. I got an orgy! Oh, Draco! Oh, me fucking God, Draco! I screamed passively. He got an erectation? An erectation. I love you, Tub Barney. He whispered sexily, and then we fell asleep. Shut the fuck up, Preps. Have you even read the story? You are probably all just preps and posers. So fuck you, thanks to Raven for the help. I woke up in the coffin the next day. Draco was gone. I woke up and put on my black tight sexa dress that was all ripped at the end. There was red corset stuff going up the front and the back. It came up to my knees. There was a slit in the dress like in Mr. and Mrs. Smith. I put on ripped black fishnecks, black Silton bow hoots. Suddenly, Sorius cocked on the door. I opened it. Hi, Ibony, he said. Geez, what you have to come to Professor Sinister office. Okay, I said in a distressed voice. I had wanted to fuck Draco, or maybe listen to MCR or Evanescence. I came anyway. So what the fuck happened to Snape and Lupin? I asked Sirius flirtily. Oh! I fucking tortured them. He answered in a sarcastic way. They are in Azkaban now. I laughed evilly. Where are Draco and Vampira? I muttered. They are excused from school today. Sodomize moaned sexily. Right now, they are watching The Nightmare Before Christmas. We went into the office. Professor Sinister was there. She was wearing a gothic black dress that was all ripped all over it, kind of like the one Amy Lee wears in this pic. There it is. She was drinking some Volexmort serum. She took out the Penvis, and the time toner. And Nobby, you will have to do another session now. Also, I need you to get me the cure for being a kidded. She said sadly. Good luck, Fangs. And then I jumped into the Pensive again. Suddenly, I looked around. I was in the great hall, eating Count Chocula. It was morning. I was sitting next to Satan. On the table was a tall, gothic man with long black hair, pale skin, and blue eyes, wearing a suit and black Converse shoes. He looked like Charlene Manson. Charlene Manson. I noticed. He was drinking a portent. Who's he, I asked. Oh, that's Professor Slutborn. Satan said, he's the portent's teacher, Ebony. Yeah, I asked. Did you know that Marilyn Manson is playing in Hogsmeade tonight? Oh God, Hogsmeade tonight? And they are showing The Exorcist at the movies before that? Yeah? Well, want to go to the concert and the movie with me? Thanks to Susie for the idea. You rock. Fuck off preps. Thanks to Raven if the help for the help, you rock girl. P.S. Gong to end the story really son, so fuck you. Oh yeah, and if you know Envy Gothic names, please tell me who's cause I need 14 serious. Thanks. Oh, I went into the common thinking of Satan. Suddenly I gasped. Draco was there. I gasped. He locked as a hut as Eva, wearing a black leather pants and black Lonkin Prack t-shirt, and black eyeliner. Draco, what the fuck are you dong? I gossiped. Huh? He asked. Then I remembered. It wasn't Draco. It was Lucian. He had, oh my God, he still had 2 arms. He had Lucan, pardon me. It was Lucan. Oh, hi, Lucian, I said. I'm Ebony, the new student. Lol. We shook hands. Yeah, Lord Edmund. Yeah, Satan told me about you, Lucian said. He hinted to a group of sexy Gothic guys. They were sitting in a corner, cutting. It was Sirius, Vampire's dad, and Snap. All of them were wearing black eyeliner and Good Charlotte and black Good Charlotte band t-shirts or shirts. Or listen, I'm in a goth band with those guys, he said. We're playing tonight at the Marilyn Manson show as backup. I asked. Oh, yeah, he said. We're called Black Tier. I play the gutter. Spartacus plays the drums. He said, pointing to him. Snape plays the bass, and James plays the guitar. To even foe, we call him Samaro, after Samara in The Ring. Hey bastards, I told them. They gave me death touch sin. Suddenly I gasped again. But don't you have a lead singer? I asked. Lucian looked Dawn sadly. Oh my God. We used to, but she did. She attempted suicide by slitting her wrists. Oh my fucking God, that's so fucking sad, I gasped. It's okay, but we need a new lead center. Well, I said, oh, I'm in a band myself. Really? Said Snape. I swear, dog. I couldn't believe it. He used to be Gothic. Yeah, we're called Bloody Gothic Rose 666. Do you want to hear me sing? Yeah, said everyone. So the guys took out their guitars. They begun to play a song. Bye. Get it? Cause bye guys are so sexy. Grande. I woke empty street on the boulevard of broken dreams. I sang sexily. Oh my god. I don't own the lyrics to that song. Every gasped. Anabi! Will you join the band? Please? Begged Lucian, Samuro, Sirius, and Snap. Okay, I shrugged. Are we going to play tonight? Yeah, they said. Okay, I said. But I knew that I had to get a new outfit. I walked outside wondering how I could go forward in time. Ooh, and suddenly someone jumped in front of me. It was Morty McFly? He was wearing a black band t-shirt and black baggy jeans? What the hell are you doing here? I asked. I will help you go forward in Tim, Ebony, he said seriously. Then he took out a black Tim machine. I went into it and suddenly I was forward in Tim. I said stop flaming, okay? I bet you are all probably old Servinity. You're old. P.S. Porter sus, you're a prep. Oh yeah, and thanks to Raven for the help. Have fun in England, girl. I locked around in depressed way. Suddenly, I saw Professor Sinister, Bloody Mary, Socrates, and Draco. Vampire and Willow were there too. Oh my fucking god, Sarius! I saw you and Samuro and Snip and everyone. I can't believe Snape used to be gothic. Yeah, I know, Sirius said sadly. Oh hey there, bitch, Professor Trevorly said in an emo voice, drinking some Voloxmort serum. Hi, fucker, I said. Listen, Satan asked me out to Gothic concert and a movie, so I need a sexa nude outfit for that date. Also, I'm playing in a Gothic band, so I need a outfit for that too. Oh my Satan! Get it, lols, cause she's Gothic. Gasps! Bloody Mary. Want to go to Hot Topic to shop for your outfit? Oh my fucking god. What the fuck does this mean? Oh my fuck shit. Yes? I don't know. Let's have a group nude cutting session, said Professor Trevorly. I can't fucking wait for that, but we need to get some stuff first, said Willow. Yeah, ooh, and we need some portions for Professor Trevorly, so she won't be addicted. It's just addicted to Voldemort serum anyway anymore. And also some love potions for Ebony. Oh my god, for Ebony. Draco said, ooh, resultantly. Well, we have potions class now, Willow said too, so let's go. We went sexily to potions class, but Snap wasn't there. Instead, there was Cornelio. Fuck. Hey, where the fuck is Dumbledore? Draco shouted angrily. Shut the fuck up, shouted Cornelia. Fuck. He is in Azkaban now with Snip and Lupin. He is old and weak. He has cancer. Now, do your work. What? My friends and I talked angrily. Can you believe Snap used to be Gothic? Vampire asked surprisingly. That's it, Cornelio. Fuck! Shouted angrily. I'm getting Professor Bridge. He stomped out angrily. Me friends and I began talking again. I began to drink some blood mixed with beer. Oh my god. Suddenly I saw Hagrid in the cupboard. What the fuck is he doing? I asked. And then I looked at Draco. He was wearing lots of eyeliner and he looked sexier than ever. Suddenly, Hagrid, what the fuck are you doing? He's shooting. I looked around. Oh. Hagrid was putting something in my glass of blood. Draco and Vampire started to beat him up sexily. What? God, you are such a poser, I shouted at Hagrid. Suddenly, I looked at what he was putting in the blood. It was amnesia potion. Wow! Okay, to end the fic or updated in a week. Fangs. Oh yeah, and prep stop flaming the story. Raven Fangs for help. See you girl after vacation. Oh my god. Okay. Draco's point of view, lol. Draco's point of view? Oh my god. Vampire and I chained Hagrid to the floor. Oh my fucking Satan, Ebony said. She's so hot. She was so hot. Maybe I could use amnesia potion to make Satan fall in love with. Oh, maybe it's her saying, my bad. Maybe I could use amnesia potion to make Satan fall in love with me faster. But you're so sexy and wonderful anyway. Ta-ta, said Vampire. Oh, why would you need it? To make everything go faster, said Ebony. But you wouldn't have to do it with him or anything, will you? I asked jealously. Oh my god. What the oh my fucking god. You guys are so scary, said Brittany. A fucking prep. Fuck Brittany. Shut the fuck up, said Willow. Okay, anybody. Oh, anyway, sorry. Okay, well, anyway, let's go to Professor Trevorley's room. And I went to Professor Sinister's room, but Professor Sinister wasn't there. Instead, Tom Ridd was. Oh, hi, fuckers, he said. Listen, I got some cool new coughs. I took out a cloth from the bag. It was a gothic black leather miniskirt and is it back to her? A miniskirt that says 66 and on the back, black Stilton boots, blood red fishnecks, and black corset. Oh my fucking fangs, I said, hugging him in a gothic way. I took the clothes in the bag. Okay, Professor Sinister isn't here. What the fuck should we do? Oh, said Draco. What the fuck should we do? Said Draco. Suddenly, he looked at the sign on the black wall. Oh my fucking Satan, I screamed as I read it. On it said, everyone Professor Sinister is away. She is too gothic and she is in Azkaban now. Classes shall be taught by Dumbledore, who is back. But he shall not be principal for now. Sincerely, Professor Rumbridge. Oh my fucking god, I shouted angrily. How could they do that? Suddenly, Dumbledore came. What the hell are you doing in my office? He began to shoot angrily. Suddenly, I saw Morty McFly, Black Tim Machine. I jumped seductively into it, leaving Draco and Vampire. Suddenly, I was back in Tim. I looked around and it was Professor Slughorn's office. I sneaked around. Suddenly, I saw the amnesia potion on his desk. How convenient. It was black with blood, red, pentagrams in it. It was the shape of a cross. I put it in my pocket. My pocket. Suddenly, the door opened and it was Professor Slughorn. Oh my god. Oh my god. What are you doing, fucker? He shouted angrily. I don't know. What the fuck are you doing? I shouted angrily. Oh, sorry. I was just looking around because I thought it was class. You said, finally hoping he couldn't see the potion in your pocket. Hopefully he doesn't see that. Oh, okay, you can go now, said Professor Slughorn. You went to the conman room after putting on my clothes. Silas, Samaro, and Snap were practicing Vampires Will Never Hurt You by MCR. Oh, hi guys, I said seductively. Oh my god. Where's Satan? Oh, he's coming, said Sirius. By the way, you call me Hades now. Suddenly Satan came. He was wearing a smaxy black leather Jackson, black Congress shoes, and Slipknot t-shirt and a black tie. Okay, I will see you guys at the concert, I said, and then I went with Satan. Oh my god! What does everyone think if I ended the story and then I sum more to it after vacation? Oh yeah, and prep, shut up, Flamey, if you don't like that story. Then take much quiz, okay? Then you will see if you're goth or not. Oh. Alright, oh shit. Satan and I walked to his car. It was a black car with pentagrams all over it. On the license plate was 666, just like Draco's car. I went in seductively. Stan started to drive it. We talked about Satanism, laws, because he was named after Satan, cutting music, and being gothic. Oh my Satan, Gerard is so fucking hot. Volksmort agreed as we smoked some weed. Oh my god. Cause bi guys are so sensitive. I love them. Lol goes fuck a bi guy. They are smoking weed. I totally decided not to commit suicide when I heard Helena. I said it in a flirty voice. Hey Satan, do you know the cure for when people are addicted to Volksmort serum? Well, he thought, I think you have to drink vampire blood. Suddenly, Voltmore parked the car behind the black movie theater. Satan and I walked outside and we went into the movie theater where they were showing The Exorcist. In it, a boy and a girl were doing it and suddenly a serial killer came. Satan and I laughed at the blood because we're sadists. While Satan was watching the movie, I had an idea. I took Satan's gothic black Nightmare Before Christmas cigar sexy from his pocket and put some amnesia potion in it. Oh my god. I put it back in his black Emile the Strange bag. Satan turned around and started to smoke it. Black clouds with red pentagrams in them started to fly around everywhere. Oh my god, Satan said, jumping up. I gasped, because I was afraid he'd noticed. Ebony, guess what? I knew that the amnesia had worked. Amnesia potion has not been invented yet, so it will not work, he said. Too bad, because I wanted to use some on you. Oh. Cool, I raised my eyes, suggestingly. Oh! And then he took off his clothes, sexily, and we started to make out. I took off his shit. He had 6-pack, just like Jared. Wait, you French. Excuse me, but you are going to have to leave, shouted the lady behind us. As she was behind us, she was a prep. Fuck you, I said suddenly. I attacked her, sucking all her blood. Oh my god. Sexily. I'm melting. Oh my god. Oh, sexily. Lord have mercy. No, she screamed. All the preps in the theater screamed, but everyone else crapped cause Satan and I looked so cute together. And I started to walk outside. Zong! Zong! How did you do that? Voldemort asked in a turned on voice. Oh shit. I'm a vampire, I said as we went into the car. Seriously? He gasped? Yeah, seriously. I said, drinking some beer. Satan started to drive the car. I smiled happily. It's too bad we didn't get to see the rest of the movie. Don't you think? Yeah, I said as we kissed passively. Satan parked in a black driveway next to the place where Draco and I had watched GC for the first time. We went inside where Marilyn Manson was playing and started to mosh, lol. Anti-people? Now you've gone too far. Jesus Christ Superstar! Screamed Marilyn on the stage. We did the devil fingers. I started to dance really close to Satan. He was so sexy. He looked at me all emo with his gothic red eyes, and he looked exactly like Mikey Way. I almost got an orgasm! An orgasm. Suddenly, Marilyn Manson stopped singing. I would like to present Black Tear, he said. I ran on stage. Lucian, Samario, Snap, and Hades were there. They started to play their instruments. Pardon me. I got on stage. On Stag. Well, if you won't, honesty, that's all you had to say, I say. I don't own the lyrics to that song. My voice sounded like a pentagram between Amy Lee and girl version of Jared Way. Everyone clapped. Satan got an erection. I'm nuts. Okay, I sang. Finally, suddenly Lucian started playing the song wrong by mistake. Oh my fucking god! Yielded James, what the fuck? Whoops, I'm sorry, said Lucian. You fucking asshole, James shouted. Shouted angrily. You guys are such preps, Snap Snape. Snape snapped. Snap said. Come on, what's a mistake? Yeah, it's not his fault, said Sirius. No, he ruined the fucking song, yelled Samario. You guys stopped! I shouted. Angrily, but it was too late. They began to fight. Suddenly, Samario took out his knife. Oh my fucking god, no! Shouted Lucian, but it was too late. James tried to shoot off his arm. And then I jumped sexily in front of the bullet. Oh my god! No! Yelled everyone. But it was too late. Suddenly everything went black. Oh my god! Shut the fuck up, Preps. Get a life. You suck. On now on, I'll be on vacation in England until like August, so I won't be able to update for a while. Lols, thanks to every who reviewed, except the preps who flamed. Fuck you, MCR rules. That's right. I woke up in the nurse's office on a special gothic coffin. Hagrid was in the bed opposite me in a coma because Vampire and Draco had bet him up. Mr. Morris was cleaning the room. I just keep reading it. I don't know why. I could have stopped there. No, we will review this. What a world we live in. Yes, indeed. Oh yeah, he woke up. She woke up. Oh, hi, Satan. What happened? I screamed. Suddenly, Volksmore came. He looked less mean than usual. Get the fuck out, you fucking bastard, I yielded. Thou shalt not kill the vampire yet, he said angrily. Suddenly he started to cry tears of blood. Al selective. Volksmort? Oh my fucking god, what's wrong, I asked. Suddenly, Lucian, Professor Sinister, Sirius came. Bloody Mary, vampire with them, and everyone was holding black boxes. Volksmort disappeared. Oh my fucking god, Ebony, you're alive, screamed Vampire. I hugged him, and Bloody Mary. What the fuck happened? I asked them. Oh my Satan. Am I like dead now? I gossiped. Ebony, you were almost shot, and said Sirius. But the ballot could not kill you since you were from another time. But thanks anyway, said Lucian, holding out his arm. I gasped. He had 2 arms. Oh my god, I can't believe Vampire's dad shot you, I gasped. Well, to be honest, Snape was possessed by Snap back then. He was possessed. Snape was possessed by Snape. Snap was possessed by Snap back then, said James. Yeah, he was a spy, Sirius said sadly. He was really a death dealer, pardon me. Oh my god. And he was such a fucking poser, said Lucian. He didn't even really know who GC were until I told him. Well, anyway, everyone started to give me presents. I was opening a black box with the red 66. There was a DVD of Corpse Bride in it. On it when I gasped. Mr. Norris looked up angrily because he hated goths. Hey, has anyone fucking seen Draco? I asked gothically. No, Draco told me he would be watching Hose of Wax, said Professor Trevor. He doesn't know that you're better. Anyway, the Norse said you could get up. Come on. I got up suicidally. Lucian, Sirius, Professor Sinister left. I was wearing a black leather nightgun. Under that, I had a sexy black leather bra trimmed with black lace with a matching thong that said Gothic Girl on the butt and sexy fishnets that kinda hooked onto my song. Holy shit, that's a lot of fucking holy shit. Hooked on my song. If you don't get the idea, message me and I'll tell you. I put on the black fishnet top under a black MCR t-shirt in black leather mini with black lace Congress boots. I left the hospital with Bloody Mary, Willow, and Vampire. Oh my fucking god, let's celebrate! Gasped Willow. We can go see Hose of Wax with Draco, giggled Vampire. Let's go listen to GC and cut ourselves 666, said Hermione. We opened the common room door sexily, and then I gasped! Draco was there doing it with Snape! I swear to god. He was wearing a black t-shirt with 66 on the front and baggy jeans. You fucking prep, we yielded angrily. Yeah, you betrayed us, shooted Vampire angrily, as he took out his black gun. No, you don't understand, screamed Draco sadly, as he took his thingy out of Snake's. No shit, you fucking suck, you preppy bastard, said Willow, trying to attack him. You rock girl. I ran suicidally to my room. I sexily took a snake out. Ebony, no! And not me, no! Screamed Draco. But it was too late. I was too late. I had slipped my wrist with it. Suddenly everything went black again. 41. Everything who keeps flaming this gets S life? I bet you probably don't know who Gerard Way is. Probably all preps and posers. New way some hacked into my account in November and they put up my last chapter, but now there is a new one and I'm sorry for not updating G for a while, but I've been really busy. I'm trying to finish the story before the movie comes out. I'm gone on vacation for a month. I won't be back until about 2 weeks. Oh my fucking god, Draco's so hot in all the pics for the new movie. I wanted them to put a cameo by Gerard Way. He should play Draco. If you flame, I'll slit my wrist. Raven, you rock girls have fun in England. When I woke up, I was in a strange room. I looked around and I was wearing the same outfit I had when it is performed with Black Tear. I looked around confusingly. I was the nurse's office and it looked different. On the walls was a pic of Marilyn Manson. Just imagine that he is in an 80s gothic band too? Okay, cause he is more old than Panic at the disco or MCR. There was also gothic Black Beatles. Oh my god! Calendar with a picture of the Beatles wearing eyeliner and black eye. Oh my fucking god, I'm back in Tim again. Oh my god, I gotta get myself out of Tim. I screamed loudly. Suddenly Satan, this is actually Voldemort for photo reference. Voldemort was wearing a black leather Jackson, black tight jeans and fishnet pants. He looks so sexy. I almost had an orgy. Oh my fucking god. And Nobby, are you okay? He asked gothically. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay for your information. I snapped sexily. Oh my god. Am I dead? Cause I remember I jumped in front of the bullet from James's gun. I also remembered seeing Draco doing it with Snape. With Snap. I guess that when I had slit my wrists, I had went back in Tim instead of dying. I know I could go forward in time if I found a time toner or the Tim machine. No, you're not dead, Satan reassured suicidally as he smoked a cigarette sexily and smoke came all over his face. You're a vampire, so you can't die from a bullet. Come on now, let's go see how Harry's dad is doing. I know that the real reason I didn't die from the bullet was cause I was from the future. What the fuck? James almost shot Lucius. I said indigually? I knew that James was really been possessed, but I don't want him to know I knew. Yeah, I know, but he had a headache and he was under a lot of stress, Satan reasoned evenly? Oh shit. Oh. I guess that's okay, I said, because James hadn't really shot Lucien. Also, I know that Lucien would now have 2 arms instead of 1. I walked seductively outside with Satan. Suddenly, I saw a totally sexy goth bi guy. He had bleach blonde hair with black streaks up to his ears. And he was wearing a gothic black liner and a black Green Day shirt. It showed Billy Joel with blonde hair since it was the 80s. Black Congress shoes and black baggy pants. He walked in all sexily like Gerard Way in that video for I don't 3 you. Look. LYK. I did yesterday. And you could see a black tear on his face. Like the one in the video. It was like, hey, he said all quietly and gothically. Who the fuck is that? I said angrily, cause I did not know him. This is Hedwig, said Voximort. He used to be in black tier, but he had to drop out because he broke his arm. Hey, Hedwig, I said seductively, even though I was I was not trying to be. Yeah, bitch. Hi, Enami, he answered. But then he ran away because he had hair of a magical creature. He was humming "Welcome to the Black Parade" under his breath. In the 80s? Okay, never mind. I know Dad is not in 80s, but pretend it is. Okay, bless. Okay, good. I want to make sure. Bye, I said all sexily. That was Hedwig. He used to be my boyfriend, but we broke up. Satan said sadly, lurking at his black nails. Oh my fucking god, I can get you back together, I said, fingering something. I don't know what's in my pocket. Oh yeah. A black cute is what we aim for. CDO iPod that I could take videos with, cause what the fuck? Does new else know about them? They kike ass? They ike ass? Okay, you can fucking hell, nine. Okay, you can forget about your class for now, Hedwig. I'm going to show you something great. I led them to the Great Hall. Come on, guys. And there's Lucian, James, Sirius, and Snake. We're all in the Great Hall. Lucian wouldn't talk with James because he had tried to shoot him. Go fuck yourself, fucking douche. He shouted at him. Draco is never going to be friends with Vampire now. Oh my god. Yeah, go fuck yourself, Samario. Snape agreed. But I know he was lying because it had been his fault. James had almost shot Lucian. Be quiet, you guys, I said sexily. Oh, me plan was working out great, and now I could make Voldemort good without, oh my god, without doing it with him. Now Vampire's dad would never die, and okay, Satan and Hedwig, you guys can start making out, I said, and started to film them with the iPod. Why? Cool, said Sirius as Voldemort and Hedwig started to make out sexily. We watched as Tay started to take each other's clothes off sexily. So Mario, Sirius, Snake, and Lucian all watched because they were probably bi. I know Snape was bi. Oh my fucking god, Voldemort, don't look at that. Voldemort screamed Hedwig as his glocked. As his clock touched Voldemort's. My god! But suddenly everything stopped as the door opened and came Dumbledore and Mr. Norris. Oh my god, the new book is coming out really soon. I can't wait. I think the Snap will be really the same person as Voldemort's because they are both half-blood. So that will explain why he called Dumbledore and he hated Harry. And then Harry will have to commit suicide, so Voldemort will die because he will really be a Horcrux. Oh my god. I hope Draco and Harry get together. That would be so sexy, won't it? If they don't, then JK... Oh, thanks to the help with facts. Medusa, you rock. I sat depressingly in Dumbledore's office with Hedwig, Satan, James, Sirius, Snape, Lucian, Dumbledore was sitting in front of us. He looked more young than he did in the future. He had taken the iPod away. Oh, and was now listening to a shitty Avril Lavigne song. What do you mean to Avril? What the hell is this anyway? He crackled meanly. I hoped he didn't find out that I was from another time. Whatever you do, don't blame Ebony. Ebony, you jerk, said Satan. Satan said, yeah, seriously. She was trying to get Satan and Hedwig back together, Sirius said deviantly. Be quiet, you Satanist, Dumbledore cockled. If you're lucky, I'll probably send you all to Azkaban. That'll teach you to copulate in the Great Hall. He changed the song on the iPad to an NSYNC song. Suddenly I noticed something strong about the iPod. It was slowly changing. Dumbledore didn't notice. You fucking poser, I muttered. I bet you've never heard of GC, James said. Now I knew what the iPod was changing into. Marty McFly's time machine! Shut up, James, Draco's dad shouted. Yeah, shut up, Snake, and said preppily. No, you shut up, Dumbledore, said Tom. I've had enough of Satanists in my school, shouted Dumbledore supuriously. Suddenly, I grabbed the iPod from him. Everyone jumped in before it's too late. I jumped into it, but only one other person jumped in. It was Satan. You dunderheads, screamed Dumbledore wisely as we went. I looked around. I was in Slytherin conmen room with Satan. I was wearing a black plaid miniskirt with hot pink fishnets, a sexy black MCR corset, and black stiletto boots with pink pentagrams on them. My earrings were blank Satanist sense, and my raven hair was all around me in my mid-back. Hey, cool, where is this? He asked in an emo voice. This is the future. Dumbledore's iPod that he tried to take away from me was really a time machine, I told him. Cool. What's an eye patch? He whimpered. It's something you use to listen to music. I yacked. Oh my fucking god, cool. Wait, what's a 4-letter word for dirt? He urged in a sexy voice. I guess sand, I said confusedly. Yeah, I was just trying to make sure you were still the same person. He triumphantly giggled. Suddenly, some friends walked in. Oh my god, you're fucking alive, said Ginny, wearing a black leather jacket, black baggy pants, gothic black fucking hell, from first to last shirt. I explained to her why I was alive. Konnichiwa, bitch, she said Willow. She was wearing a black corset showing off her boobs with lace all around it and red stripes on it. With it, she was wearing a black leather miniskirt, big black boots, and white foundation, black eyeliner, red eyeshadow, and black lipstick. Hey, motherfucker, said Diablo with his red hair. He was wearing a black PATD t-shirt and a black baggy pants. Oh my, hey, that Ebony Bloody, hey, who's that Ebony? Bloody Mary questions as she walked in wearing a black t-shirt and red pentagrams on it and lace down with lace at the bottom and red leather pants with black lace and black stiletts. Oh, it's Satan, I told her, and she nodded, knowing the truth. Suddenly, Satan started crying. Are you okay, Satan? We asked concernedly. Oh my fucking god, you're from the future? What if you don't like me anymore because we're from different times, he asked. No, I still like you, I said sexily to him. Okay, he said reassuringly. I let him listen to Teenagers by MCR on my iPod. While I was about to go outside to find out some things, I gave Diablo a signal to keep Satan occupied. Satan fell asleep. I took my iPod and I was about to walk outside. Professor Sinister ran in. She was wearing a gothic black mini dress with depressing black stripes, white and black stripes tights, and red Converse shoes. She was wearing lots of black eyeliner. Oh my fucking god, where's Draco? How did Snap get back here? Too hot, he was in Oskibanji. Dan. I asked sadly. As he was so worried about you, but I know you can't fucking die because you're a vampire. Snape came back. Because that girl Brittany freed him, that fucking bitch. I never liked her. She was a bad student, Trevor Lee said reassuringly. That bitch! I know, fuck. She did. Oh, did she also free Hagrid and Lupin? I shouted angrily. I hated Brittany because she was a fucking prep. Yes, they're on the loose at the school. Dumbledore is back. Cornilla is on his way to help everyone. Tell everyone you see to lock themselves in their common room. And Trevor Lee said worriedly, okay, but where's Draco? How come he was doing it with Snap? I don't know why, but I know he tried. He almost tried to commit suicide after he saw you almost kill yourself, she said. Oh my fucking god, that's terrible! I gasped. Satan was still asleep, so he couldn't tell what was going on. And then I said, listen, everyone, I have something important to do. In here, everyone stay. With that, I ran out. Good luck, Tara, everyone cried. I ran out. Good luck. I ran sexily down the stairs into the Great Hall while the portraits looked around. Looked at me scaredly. They've been seeing some shit in there. There was hardly anyone else in the stairs, and there was an atmosphere of horror. On the way, I saw Brittany laughing on the stairs. She was wearing a slutty pink skirt with flowers on it, a blue jean shirt, Abercrombie? I fucked that up, it's fine. And pink stilettos. She looked just like a pentagram of those fucking preps. Hilary Duff and Lindsay Lohan. You fucking bitch, I shouted angrily. No, you're totally a bitch. Now Voldemort will, totally kill you, she laughed. Curious, I shouted selectively. Pontificating my black wand, and she started screaming because she was being tortured, and I laughed sadistically. No! Help me, please! Brittany screamed terrifiedly. I put my middle finger at her. In her hand, I saw the video camera Snape and Lupin had used to take the video of me. I put the tape of Voldemort doing it with Hedwig onto it. And then I continued to troun down the stairs with the camera. When I had reached the Great Hall, I saw Vampire Potter. Oh my god! Vampira! I yielded. We hugged each other happily. He locked on me with his gothic red eyes and spiky black hair. Around them were black eyeliner and eyeshadow. He was wearing a black leather jacket, leather pants, and Panic at the Disco concert shirt, and his black Congress shoes. He looked more like Joel from Good Charlotte than ever. Did you hear the song That River It Walks? I was so worried you died, moaned Vampire. I know. But I'm a vampire, and when I woke up, I was back in the 80s, so no way I bought Voldemort from when he was young with me. Oh my god. Where's Draco? I asked suspiciously. Draco? You mean that fucking poser betrayed you? Vampire snarkled with anger in his sexy voice. No, I know, but we have to find him. I said Smarty. I said Smarty. I'll do it then, Harry said angriously. Okay, I agreed suddenly. All the lights in the room went out, and then The Dark Mark appeared. Oh my fucking Satan! Harry shouted. I think Voldemort has arrived. I said anxiously. Fuck, I have to find Draco. I guess we should separate. Okay, vampire said, disappearing. Sadly, I ran into the Great Hall. I walked Cecily into the Great Hall. It was empty except for one person. Draco was there. He sat there in the indelibly bloom in his black 66 t-shirt and his baggy black pants. He had slits on his wrists. I felt mad at him for having sex with Snape, but I felt sorry for him. He looked just like Jared Way with his red eyes and his pale white face. Draco, are you okay? I asked. I'm not okay, he screamed depressingly. I thought of the song, MCR song, and I got even more depressed because that song always makes me cry. I gave him a pot cigarette and he smoked it. Oh, Draco, why did you do it with the fucking bastard Snape? I asked tearfully. Draco began to say, but suddenly Lupin and Mr. Norris appeared into the room. They didn't see us. I'm so glad we, me, and Snape were freed, said Lupin. Damn, this job would be great if it wasn't for the fucking students, Mr. Norris agreed. Pop Adlium! I yielded angrily, pointing my wand at them. No, said Lupin, shouted as chains came on him. Mr. Norris ran away. You fucking perv, I said, laughing with depths of evil and depressedness in my voice. Now you have to tell us where Voldemort is or I'm going to torture you. I don't know where he is, said Lupin. Suddenly, Satan and Vampire ran into the room. Vampire didn't know who Satan was really. Happens, they're probably gonna fuck. Oh my Satan! We were so worried about you guys, Vampire said. I looked sexily at Draco with his gothic red eyes with contacts and black t-shirt with said 66 on it and pale white skin like Jared Way. Gerard Way, pardon me. Vampire with his sexy black hair and red eyes like Frank Ario? Who the fuck is Frank Ario? And Satan, who looked like Brendan Urie. Who looked just like Brendan Urie then. I selectively took the caramel from my pocket. And then I began Frenching Draco sexily. Ma'am! Lupin gasped. Draco began to take his cloths off, and I could see his white sex pack. Then Vampire took his own clothes off too. Oh my god! We all began making out together. I took off my black leather bra, my black lace thong, and the rest of my clothes. Everyone took off their took their Glocks out, except for me, I'm a girl. Oh my Satan! Oh my Draco! I screamed as he put his hardness in my thingy. Oh, then he did the same thing to Harry. I began making out with Satan and he joined in. Oh my shit, said Vampire. Oh, Vampire, I screamed. Oh, Satan, yelled Harry. And pleasure. He's gonna be... Lupin watched in shock, I bet. Oh, we took turns doing torture curses on him. We were all sadists. Suddenly, while sexy, a big black car that says 666 on the license plate flew straight through the window and Snape was in it. All right. Well, I have nothing to say, but Everett, stop glamming, okay? If any gothic people are reading this, then you rock. Oh my god, I still can't wait for the movie. Tom Felton is so hot. I hope Harry will be calm, gothic, because my friend told me he is really emo in this book. Oh my fucking god, I'm leaving. Bye-bye? via pretty soon to buy. Oh, pretty soon. Can't wait. This will probably be the last chapter until I come back. That's me car! Shouted Draco angrily. But suddenly it was revealed who was in the car. It was Snape! I shall free you, Lupin! But first you must help me kill these idiotic dunderheads, he said cruelly from the car as it flew. Circumcising? No. No. Is that circumcising? Circumcising above us, I think. Ebony Darkness Dementia Ravenway must be killed. Then the Dork Lord shall never die. You fucking prep, yelled Draco. Then he looked at me sadly. I forgot to tell you, Ebony, Snape made me do it with him. I didn't really have sex. Him, but he's a ropist. We all put our clothes on quickly except Satan. We were so scared, but Satan didn't change. Instead, he changed into a man with green eyes, no nose, a gray robe, and white skin. He had changed into Voldemort. My God. I knew who thou wert all along, he crackled evilly, sarcastically at me. Now I shall kill thee all. Thunder came into room. No, please don't kill us, pleaded Vampire suddenly. Willow, Bloody Mary, Diablo, Ginny, Dracula, Fred and George, Hagrid, McGonagall, Dumbledore, Sirius, Lucian all ran in. What is the meaning of this? Dumbledore asked all angrily, and Voldemort looked away because Dumbledore is the only wizard he is scared of. He did a spell and suddenly his broomstick came to him sexily. Voldemort flew above the roof evilly on his broomstick. Oh my God! Slugborn gasped. Pardon me. Get it? Cause I'm Goth. The Dark Lord shall kill all of you, and then you must submit to him, Snape ejaculated. Menacingly. You fucking preppy, nah! Sirius shouted angrily. I knew a four-letter word for dirt. Circuratus? Screamed Harry. But the sparks from his wand only hit Draco's car. It fell down, Snap quickly crawled out of it and picked up the studio camera. Oh my fucking God, I cried because the video of me in the bathroom, the video of me dong it with Draco, and the video of Satan doing it with. If you kill me, then Des videos will be shown to everyone in the skull. Then you can be just like the gothic girl Paris. Help me, laugh meanly. No, I screamed. FYI, I have the picture of you doing it with Lupin. What is she talking about? Lupin slurped as he sat in chains. I saw too. She's gonna show everyone the picture, Harry shouted angrily. Shut up, Lupin roared. Foolish! Ignoramus yielded Voldemort from his broomstick. Thou shalt all die soon. Think again, you fucking muggle poser, you bitch. Harry yelled, and then he and Diablo and Neville both took out black guns, but Voldemort took out his own one. You guys are in Latin standoff. I shouted desperately. Accio Neville's wand, cried Voldemort. Suddenly Neville's wand was in his hands. Now I shall kill thee all, and Ebony, you will die! He made lightning come all over the place. Save us, Ebony! Dumbledore cried. I cried sexily. I just wanted to go to the common room and slip my wrist with me friends while we watched Shark Attack 3 and Saw 2 and do it with Draco, but I knew I had to do something more important. Abracadabra! I shooted. The end.